What's up, and welcome back to the Section 10 Podcast, episode 563, presented by Underdog Fantasy. It is the home of your 54-47 third place Boston Red Sox. My name is Jared Carabas, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Coley Mick, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom. Realest guys in the room. Steve, how you doing?
Ooh, what up, Section 10 in the building?
In the mother fucking building. Brewed by Blue Moon.
Suck one.
Produced by Jake Yazzie.
Fuck yeah.
Suspension for me.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
What the hell? Did you see this coming, Coley?
No, I mean, you never know. We were talking about some things pregame, but I don't think this has to do with that because he's still pretty indignant about being right about that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is for. Again, he's right for the audio listeners. I don't know. I don't know what this is for. It's for something. We'll find out.
I could have sworn. I mean, the odds were very high. This was going to be for me, but
a lot of show.
Stunned. Yeah, a lot of show.
And one more suspension for me.
What is going on? What's happening
now,
right now?
This one's deserved. This one's for sure.
Oh,
deserved.
yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, that was just uncalled for, you know, and he knows it. He said it.
Yeah, no, you can't have it. You can't have it, won't have it. He was at a concert. Does it have something to do with the concert, perchance?
Maybe. Jake, you knew that he had to get tossed for this, right?
Yeah, the first one I was like, yeah, but this one for sure.
Yeah, this one's really obvious.
I mean, just
very excited to find out about the first one. We know what this one is, but yeah, the first one's going to be crazy.
I said it was 563. It's 565.
Yeah, that's tough. We did just talk about
the episode number wrong. And the second one is I forgot Taiku's the last episode. And I mean, a lot of people were upset about it. But I didn't have my laptop. Like normally it's like, all right, I have all the segments, I have all the notes, everything that we want to hit on, all the ad reads and all that. But it was just me and Steve just looking at the camera. So I forgot Taiku's, and that can't happen. It doesn't matter that I didn't have my laptop. It didn't matter that I didn't have my notes. Like, that's on me, dude. That's on me.
I don't know about this suspension. I know you're not going to appeal it because you gave it to yourself, but anything that you record, like doing that podcast in a hotel in Atlanta, it's really hot in Atlanta, by the way, so that can mess with your brain a little bit. You're just a little worn down. I don't know, man. If you miss something in a show like that, I don't think you should get tossed. It's completely different than your studio. Jared?
A lot of people calling it the most disappointing episode in Section 10 history because the Red Sox had won 10 straight games and we weren't excited enough. I was throwing ass in that podcast. Yeah, I all the anyone that was criticizing that last podcast for not fucking being happy enough. First of all, we're in a hotel. So, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. We can't scream for the entire fucking 3 hours with people next door trying to sleep. We started the podcast off with positivity horn. People like, oh, where's the horn? We couldn't hear it. We didn't have fucking headphones. We couldn't hear it. Jesus Christ. Like we would do all the bells and whistles if we were under these circumstances, but holy fuck. So I'll take a suspension for forgetting Taiku's because you can't. When you get him, because I mean, sometimes he forgets to do them. He only comes on the podcast like once a month now. Like, so when you have the chance to do Taiku's, no excuses. You gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Yeah, the quiet quitting continues for Tyler. I respect it. He's sticking with it.
T also didn't bring it up, so suspension for him. Just tossing it out there.
That's fair.
It's his bit, you know what I mean? Like if we went over weather, Steve would be like, whoa, it's weather time.
Oh my God. Could you imagine if we did a podcast with Steve on it where we just like, all right, that's the show, and we didn't do weather?
I would lose my mind. Can't have that. Cannot have that.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, 3 suspensions before getting to the underdog ad read is crazy.
But
there is a fourth one coming, by the way. There is a fourth one.
Oh, yeah. So you can push that one down the road.
It's just, little spoiler alert. There's definitely one coming.
This is one of those classic deals where, like, your parents are, like, trying to figure out who's in trouble for things, and you're like, I might get away with this. There's a chance, like, he's talking to my brother about something. I'm not getting away with this.
Yeah, no.
No, you're getting the belt.
So, Steve's got to go, man. I mean, all right, so here's a deal. For anyone that doesn't know, Steve was it Fox News? It was CNN. Which one's the Republican one? Is that Fox? Steve was on Fox News and he was like, I got all these sources. You're never going to believe it, but the Red Sox are trading for Ryan O'Hearn. And so admittedly, I didn't watch the clip. I just saw that Steve was cited by aggregators as a source. And I was like, I don't even care what the fucking rumor is. I went straight to the scoop shop and I was like, are we banning this asshole yet? Like, this is the third time.
I've maybe done it twice.
No,
it's not the third time.
Not your time to talk. We were in the scoop shop. We were like, this is probably the second or third time that Steve has had a scoop that he just went to fucking Fox News with and didn't put in the scoop shop. And I'm just like, Ryan O'Hearn, that's a name I have not heard a single time in the scoop shop. We got all these people dumping resources into the scoop shop so that all the fellas are up to date on all the rumors, all the news, and no one gets caught off guard. And I turn on Fox News, and here's Steve in his MAGA hat talking about Ryan O'Hearn to the Sox. Crazy. And not even, Coley, 20 minutes later, Steve doesn't address the fact that he just didn't tell us the scoop. He's like, oh, by the way, Mikey Eamon, welcome to the scoop shop. Who, like, I love Mike Eamon. I love Mike Eamon like a brother. But who the fuck gave you the keys to add people to the scoop shop, Steve? Who?
Hey. Hand up here. I think the thing I messed up the most was not reading. Dude, the texts that come into the scoop shop, we all know, we're all on it. Can get overwhelming.
Yeah,
it can get to the point where
I
hate getting notifications, by the way. So, like, I'll check in
Boy,
occasionally.
do we have a fix for that?
I'll check in occasionally to Scoop Shop to see what's going on, to see if I missed anything. Mikey and I were at the Cape League All-Star game.
Check in every now and then.
I do, yeah, because there can be times there's a lot of text going on in there. I'm like, all right, I got to catch up with what's going on here. I realized, because I had mentioned it to Mikey, like, oh yeah, Scoop
I let
Shop,
every notification
where, like, we just
come through, every single one.
Stuff. Yeah, I know. But he was like, oh, okay, cool, like, I'd love to be in there. I'm like, cool, I'll add you. And then when I added Mikey, I send a text like, Mikey's in the building, guys. And then I scroll up and I'm like, damn it, I'm getting roasted right now. This is maybe the worst possible time to be like, hey, we're adding somebody in. This is awesome.
A human meat shield, Mike Eamon, is what it looked like.
Yeah, I know.
On the
Mike, you didn't deserve that at all.
I feel awful that he was kind of collateral damage in all this because I love him. I'm glad he's in the scoop shop.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Steve,
I'm not.
Next thing you know, he's gonna like add in all of his fucking brothers into this. Like Dan
Mikey
is welcome
being in that
for
is
sure.
not bad. Mikey being in that is not bad. You're acting like that's bad.
The
Mikey
timing was
awful. The timing couldn't have been worse. When I scrolled up, I literally went to him. I went, "Oh, it's not good." Like this is just maybe the worst time I could have done this. But went on Fox News. It sucks because like all of my hit was about Trump, right? It wasn't even about. It had nothing to do with the trade deadline. They're like, Steve, by the way, like we know you do baseball stuff. What are your thoughts on what the Sox are going to do at the deadline? I was like, yeah, maybe they get O'Hearn. I don't know. I do think that was taken a little out of context. I'm never gonna, if I don't tweet something, it's not like a real scoop. I have one main source. This was not from that source. So it wasn't
According
even
to Steve Peralta of Section 10, the Red Sox are, quote, very interested in first base DH Ryan O'Hearn from the Baltimore Orioles. He also said, quote, the price might not be as high as some folks think. Quote, O'Hearn would be a great fit in Boston. It's a move that I'm hearing a couple murmurs might happen. How the fuck do you take that out of context, Steve?
Nah, it was. I was sprinkling a little something on the BR stream, and I was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't have even said that because it wasn't from my main source. I shouldn't have even said it.
Steve. I did watch the clip because I was interested as someone who's got the clip to the scoop shop.
Who's got the clip?
I mean, you sent it.
We don't even have to play it. We don't even have to play it.
Oh, I sent the clip to the shop.
Yeah, that wasn't it in there? Oh no, maybe.
Well, it's because it wasn't in that. There was a different tweet. There were multiple tweets about it. I'm like, oh, this is not good. This is not good.
Oh, yeah, I think our pal
Garrett had it. Historian had it. Yep.
And that's where watching it, I was like, I feel like there's a lot of context here. Like, I feel like this wasn't taken super out of context.
I see what I did, and this is my biggest mistake. I got him getting Ryan O'Hearn from the Baltimore Orioles.
This is going to be really bad. That's a trade that would not surprise me at all.
Okay.
Little Birdie told me the Red Sox are very interested in getting O'Hearn from.
You can't. You already tossed me for this. You already tossed me. You can't toss me.
The horn?
He
I was
just
going
lied
to
to
bring
our
up the birdie.
faces.
The birdie was the most incriminating part of it all. Saying you have a bird.
Steve just goes, oh no, it was taken out of context. It wasn't even like I heard something. I just said, oh, it'd be a nice idea if they fucking. This is my first time hearing this in real time. He just said, no, it was just like a little something that came to me. Like, it would be a good idea if the Red Sox traded for Ryan O'Hearn. He goes, a little birdie told me that the deal is almost done.
He said, I've got
That's not what
Breslow
it
on
said.
stream
Crazy,
confirming.
dude.
Reels
And
into the
over the
price might
phone.
not
No, we can
be
cut it.
as
We can
high
cut
as
the
some
clip.
folks might think. Boston Red Sox obviously lost Tristan Casas
The rest
at the
is not
start of
worth
the
it.
season at first
Yeah, the
base,
rest
and it
there's no
hasn't
more
really been a
meat.
problem. Romy
my
Gonzalez,
God.
Abraham Toro have filled in and been really good over there at first. Toro's tailing off a little bit. You'd probably want Romy to be more of a super utility guy. Use him anywhere.
Can we just
Cooking here? I got him getting Ryan O'Hearn from
no.
the
It's bad.
Baltimore Orioles.
It's
I
bad.
think
It's
that's a
not
trade
good.
that would not surprise me at all. Little
Why are we
Birdie
still
told me the
playing
Red
this?
Sox are very interested cooking here. I got him getting Ryan O'Hearn from
birdie.
the
A little birdie told me. And
You're gonna put this on
trying,
the soundboard.
and you're trying to say
A little birdie
that
told me
that
it'd be
was
very
a
funny.
scoop. That wasn't a scoop. That's not something that should be in the
No,
scoop
it
shop.
was- Oh, it was bad. No, it shouldn't have been. It wasn't from my main source, which is the only one I really trust. It was bad. I shouldn't have said that on
I
Fox
think
News.
that it's more along the lines of like you put stuff in the scoop shop if it's interesting. It's like, all right, I heard
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
Not from someone that I trust, but just, it's something that I heard. And Steve never contributes to the shop.
I don't get a lot of scoops though. This was again.
Yeah,
I don't
but when
view
you
this.
do, you go to Fox. You don't ever put it in the shop. That's my problem.
They pay me for these scoops, Jared. I
mean,
gotta tell them.
Everything that I have, I put it in the shop. Everything.
I know.
When has there ever been something that you found out later on that I had that I was just sitting on?
No, but you get obviously more stuff than I get. But the most important thing here, Jared.
But anything you do get, you don't give to the scoop shop, Steve.
I don't know if that's true. I've put a couple of things in there. I put a couple of things in there.
What?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. My memory
the New
stinks.
City Connects are green. Like that's
Yeah,
the
that's
only
what.
thing we
those
get.
are the scoops I get. No, seriously, that's like what I get. I don't
You
get. I
fucking
got the
had the
Raffy Devers
numbers.
deal.
You had the numbers on the Devers deal. And
That was
you
the
had,
biggest thing I ever got. That was the biggest thing
You
I ever
had
got.
Ryan O'Hearn for Roman Anthony. Like you didn't.
Straight up, by the way. I think that's what my little birdie's telling me. No, all right, Jared, real quick. You're in the right here, per usual.
I'm right about this.
Yeah, no, I know you are. Right when that clip went out, I went, fuck, this is not going to be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
80% of the scoop shop chat is not scoops.
Steve, credit to me for not
Yes.
kicking you out the second I saw that clip because I wanted to so bad.
I know it wasn't a joke. I know you wanted to, but
I
so
was like,
much
I don't
of
want to
that.
scare Lou. That's the only thing. I was like, I don't need Lou to see me angry because he.
So much of that text
He's so
thread is
innocent.
not scoops, though. So I honestly think of it as like, oh, it's the fellas. This is like we hear stuff from Will, from Lou. It's
This
not all
is-
scoops.
You should stop talking. I think the more you try to explain it, the angrier I'm gonna get. It is
Coley,
called
quick question for Coley.
the scoop shop, where
It could be
all
called
of us
anything.
put our
The-
scoops.
The contents of the thread are not just a bunch of scoops. There's a lot of thoughts on the team.
Okay,
I would say
so
that's
it's
the vast
scoops,
majority is just the thoughts.
It's scoops and more, but
Yeah.
you only do the more. You don't do the.
I like doing
Yeah.
the more. I like doing just shooting our
Yeah,
thoughts
that's
back and
fine.
forth.
I'm glad you like the more, but like, how about some fucking scoops, Steve? You dick.
Okay, if I get a scoop, it's going in there first.
That's
an
what I
SPP.
heard last time. Heard that last time.
I don't know if I said it last time.
This
I
is
think I
not
was
your
just
first
overly
infraction.
defensive.
This is
No,
not
I
your
know,
first
it's
infraction.
It's my second offense. It's my
Third.
second offense. I will say two, and maybe just leave it there.
All right, because I can't remember the other one. I'm
I can't either.
trying to
I
make
can't
it
either,
worse
so I'm
than
just
it
saying
is,
two.
but like I think 2 is
Yeah.
already bad. Yeah,
I think you did the thing where it's like this is at least 3, but you kind of knew it was 2, but it makes
Yeah.
it sound better if you say 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I did. Yes.
Real quick.
Yep. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I apologize, and it won't happen again.
Coley, can you remember a time where Steve said, I apologize, it won't happen again, and then it actually did happen again? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like when he says it won't happen again, it doesn't actually happen again, but like he has said, I'm sorry, it won't happen again to multiple things. Is
Right,
my
like
point.
he's kind of like a jack of all trades when it comes to fucking up. Like he doesn't fuck up the same thing 40 times in a row.
I
It's like a
spread out the
new
fuck-ups.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't even know that was the thing a person could fuck up, and here it comes. Like that's So he definitely has said that phrase before, but for different infractions.
But I think when that phrase
Agreed.
is said, I think I have a good success rate. Like that thing is
I
probably
agree.
set now. I don't think that thing's going to happen again. Something within the next week or two is probably going to happen. That's a fuck up. It's just not going to be a thing I promised I won't do.
It's like if that cornerback gets like burnt for a touchdown, then gets a pass interference, then gets a face mask, then gets like a taunting. It's like back to back to back. It's like those are all different fuck ups, but we don't like any of them.
No, I know. Yeah, preferably you want it at 0. So we'll try to keep it close to that. I can't SPG that, but we're not going to do scoops on Fox News before the scoop shop again.
I fucking hope not, Steve. I mean,
I just want to stick to Trump. I just want to stick to Trump. I go in there. I'll talk 47.
The next time Daily Loud clips Steve giving a scoop, you are banged. I'm not even letting you know. You're just going to be like, oh, I haven't heard from the scoop shop in a while. It's like, no, it's because you've been kicked out.
The shade room.
I haven't seen
Steve
all
up
of
there
Will
breaking
Fleming's
down Ryan
thoughts.
O'Hearn.
Yeah. Will needs that chat. That's his therapy chat, honestly. He definitely benefits from it. But
We all benefit from it.
I got to clean it up.
Some more than others.
I get
You know?
so excited when I get a notification from there because it could be anything. Genuinely
I know.
anything.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hypothetical trades in there. That's where I let you guys cook. I'm like, I'm not going to add anything here. I have no value there. But it's a good chat, and I want to stay in it.
Where would you say your value is in there, Steve?
That the Red Sox had green for their City
Adding
Connect
people?
jersey. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
adding
That would
people?
be funny if Mikey ends up in the chat and then I get booted from the scoop shot. That would be pretty funny. But we'll see.
I mean, I think it'd be even funnier if Mikey just had. I mean, Mikey knows people in the industry. If he just ended up being like, "Hey, by the way, Sox are getting Joe Ryan."
He'll probably end up with more scoops than me in there. Yeah, that is how this is going to go. Which is funny. But we're good.
Underdog Fantasy is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. Playing their pick'em game is as simple as selecting higher or lower on player stats like strikeouts, total bases, home runs, and so much more. Make entries on all baseball. You can mix and match across your other favorite sports. You can win up to 100 times your money, and it's a ton of fun. I'll be putting out picks tomorrow. I was supposed to put some out, I think, on Saturday, but I ended up driving 8 hours to New Jersey. We'll talk about that later. Make sure you sign up with the promo code Jared. That's JARED to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a special pick on Underdog. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code Jared. Is this a loser mentality to say that this is the best that I've felt after a series loss this year?
I think I agree with you. Yeah, I think I'm right there with you. This felt like a win and a half the way they got it today. It was big.
It's a series split. It felt like a series split.
It was a split.
No.
Yeah, they split with the Cubs.
No.
I feel like that. I said that.
Until the Wilyer blast, which happened in what, the 6th?
7th.
Do I have that right? Oh, it was the 7th, even worse. That was 24 straight innings of 1-run ball. Like, it was a good win. It was a resilient win. I'm happy with the win today. But those first 2.5 games were so miserable, such a slog for the offense. I can't be like, way to get them, fellas. Like, it was a good win, build off of it. Go beat Zach Wheeler tomorrow.
Yeah, they got to prove that this isn't just going to be the one win of the road trip. Obviously, there is a chance they end up going 1-5 or 2-4. That's probably the most probable would be 2-4. But no, I think it more just proves that you can win a game like this where it feels like you kind of had no business winning it. I mean, even Crochet would have said that he could have been better today. He spreads out 8 hits, only gives up 1 run. I mean, I'm not even as much looking at the Wilyer swing as I am looking at the Bregman swing. Like that one, I think, solidified. Oh, okay. Like they're going to win this game and they're going to have a little momentum going into Monday, which could immediately wash away with Bueller. What's up?
On that Bregman swing, OB cooked. He did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He crushed it again.
He's got a good streak
calls.
going.
Yeah, he's had some good calls. Yeah, the OB call. So here's the thing, right? When it comes to OB, I know that people are like, he's a great neutral broadcaster, and he doesn't get excited enough for the Red Sox. In OB's defense, I mean, the Red Sox, it's hard to make a big moment big when the team has a losing record. Like, I understand, like, there's big moments that happen. Like guys' first home run or big league knock, or you can have like a comeback win, whatever. There are big moments within games when the team sucks. But like today, the Bregman home run, the pinch hit home run in the 7th, 3-run bomb off a Dwu, that by the way, very sad, Steve. Like I put out like the Dwu meme when he pitched the other day.
People
Very
didn't
little
know.
traction. Yeah, like it's been so long. It's been what, like 8 years? That was like 2017.
Yeah, it was to the point where I didn't even tweet about it because I'm like, I feel like this is a completely new audience from what we had then. Yeah,
I like to, sometimes it doesn't dawn on me that the people that listen now, sure, some of them probably listened. Like people are like, oh, I'm an OG. I've been listening since 2021. I'm like, 2021? Like,
that's when we like went our separate ways. Honestly, I don't know if that's OG.
Yeah, so like the Wu-Tang Clan from 2017, it's like you throw that out there and people are like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like that was what, 8 years ago, 9 seasons ago?
That was 8 years ago. I am laughing at just thinking of people that saw that and are like, is Jared all right? Like what the Dwo? What are you? That's not even how you spell his name, you weirdo. And then you got the Wu-Tang logo, but
it didn't hit. It didn't hit.
It didn't hit.
Yeah.
But Alex Bregman did hit Dwo.
He did. It was a 3-run home run. Let's get to that OB call, shall we? I know that we're jumping ahead here, but like I don't care about the losses. We can talk about the losses like as a whole, which is a great book, by the way. If you ever go to Barnes and Noble,
bestseller.
See, like that, even that is like a 2017 thing. But people get it. I don't know, whatever. If you get it or you don't, this is the OB. This is the OB call.
After failing to get a hit when Refsnyder doubled yesterday, swinging a high drive, left field deep, half back it up all the way to the wall. See you later, off the bench, 3-run bomb by Bregman. How do you like that? Red Sox on top, 5-1.
That's a great call.
It so felt like a swear was coming. He was like so ready to be, how the fuck do you like that shit?
Yeah.
That was incredible.
The Lou laughing in the background just kind of adds to it too. Yeah, you gotta love that shit. I'm trying to find the Sox booth hasn't been posting.
Yeah, the Fleming call is there. I think it's did he
is it on
tweet
Sox
it?
booth?
Did Monaco tweet it? One of them tweeted it.
Monaco? I saw Monaco tweeted
the Wilyer one.
The first Wilyer one.
It's on just it's on Sox booth, I think.
Is it?
Wait, where the hell is it? I saw it today.
Brother.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's on Sox booth?
Sox booth and then just go to videos.
Sox booth. The one with the Wally head?
Yeah, Breggy, right?
1-1. Pitch is driven high and deep down the left field line. It is way back. It's at the wall. It is gone! Pinch hit. 3-run homer for Alex Bregman. In the friendly confines, it is 5-1 Red Sox.
I'm sorry I got to do this, but
what?
Mike Monaco, I was listening today, okay? And he said, I don't want to have to say this, but I'm saying it. And then with children listening, he just the most intentional, just malicious, hard F I've ever heard on the radio. You think I'm not listening, dude? I was listening for up until the 7th. I saw the 7th on TV, but for innings 1 through 6, I was all radio because we were driving back from New Jersey, fucking MetLife last night. Yeah, I was listening to the boys on the radio, and goddamn, did I almost swerve off the road.
I gotta say, Mikey and I were going to the McDonald's right by the Sagamore Bridge, and that's when I heard it. And thank God, because if we were on the highway... No. I'm just saying, like, if we were on the highway cooking, like, I would have swerved and hit somebody and we might have died, honestly. Yeah. When Monaco said that, a great broadcast just completely ruined. And he probably knows it. I'm sure he's going back and just thinking, like, I shouldn't have done it. It wasn't the right moment for it. Same with me going on Fox News and saying that O'Hearn stuff. By the way, and I don't know if we want to toss him because it's a national broadcast, but Adam Wainwright Holy hell!
They had a whole
dude.
segment on it.
He had 5 in a row. He was like, this is bleep, and then that's bleep, and then this guy was bleep, and that was bleep. I'm like, dude, calm the hell down. I've never heard that many F-bombs in a row in my entire life. And this was early in the game. This is when the kids are still up, Jared. They're still what? They're not having Mammy and Pappy saying you got to go to bed. You know
what,
like they're
Adam
still
Wainwright?
watching.
I mean, if we're going to have a standard here, this might be, I don't know, for the suspension tracker on... It's either Reddit or Twitter. Has Monaco has never been suspended before, has he?
No, I mean, he does
can't
not do
imagine.
suspension-worthy things at all.
No. But yeah, the devil got to him, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And again,
Adam
he
Wainwright,
he knows he messed up.
Adam Wainwright probably just corrupted an entire generation of youths into thinking that that word is okay. And we're here to tell you that it's not.
It's just not. It's
Mm-hmm.
not.
Yeah, so the first 2 games sucked. Where were you guys at after the first 2 losses? Because I see the panic on Twitter. I'm trying to be like, you know how if you try to unfollow someone on Instagram and they're private, it says, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because if you do, then you're gonna have to refollow them again to see what they have to say." So I wish I could put a setting on my Twitter to where it's like, anytime I try to reply at all, it just goes, "Are you sure you want to reply to this fucking idiot?" Like, I think it would make my life so much better, because I don't want to reply ever again. I just want to tweet what I tweet and then never reply ever again. The people that were reacting after the Red Sox lost that game on Saturday, you would have thought that they were mathematically eliminated from the postseason. I was annoyed. I think it sucks when, going over the All-Star break, you're having these thoughts as a Red Sox fan, as please, not like continue the winning streak, but like don't immediately illegitimize the winning streak. Don't come out in the second half and lose 8 out of 10 or something like that. I didn't have any, as I said, I think it was Saturday night. I'm happy with 5-4 over this 9-game stretch where you have the Phillies coming up. You just play the Cubs, and then you have the Dodgers coming to Fenway for the beginning set of that homestand. 5-4 is where I'm at. Losing the first 2, too much panic. Way too much panic.
That was a lot.
Like these are first place teams. I recognize that, you have to beat good teams and all that, but they were able to win today. I'm not saying that's good enough for me, but you didn't get swept, and there's still a chance to have a winning record over this stretch of 3 consecutive series against first place teams. Like, that's still very much on the table. I don't know. Like, it feels to me like the 10-game winning streak should have bought this team a little bit of a longer leash than just 2 straight losses out of the gate and everyone's off the bandwagon.
But it's more of just what's happened in past years. I hate when that gets kind of thrown into the mix a little too much. I think that can be part of the ingredients of how you react, but when it becomes the only thing that you go off of, here we go again, it's like we're comparing unlike things. They have the same name on the jersey, but that's about it. Honestly, when I think of Red Sox Twitter and kind of what the expectation is going to be for the majority of the audience, I knew what it was going to be after the second game. But where Red Sox Twitter is all aligned is what I took away from game 2, which is Connor Wong just can't be on the team. Like, it's getting to the point now. And I looked it up. I knew the answer, but I still wanted to look it up to get I still wanted to look it up to get the exact numbers. But him being 0 for 30 with runners in scoring position is insane. You think you would run into a bloop or a little check swing, and then it lands in no man's land, and you end up on first, and a guy scores. I can't believe he's had 30 at-bats with runners in scoring position and gotten 0 hits. That's actually impressive. It's now getting to the point of I'm impressed that it's getting this far. We're past the All-Star break, and you're hitting 0 with RISP. That's absolutely ridiculous. Red Sox Twitter does not...
RISP.
Sorry, with runners in scoring position. My bad.
Yeah, he's 0 for 30 with runners in scoring position.
No one says that.
He has
Fucking
zero extra base hits in 2025. he has one Arby. Do you call it Arby's?
Ribeyes, on a sack
Ribeye.
fly.
Yeah.
That's what people call them.
And it's not even on a fucking hit, Steve. Like,
Yeah.
I feel awful coming down on him as hard as I have because, trust me, I didn't play Major League Baseball. I do have somewhat of an understanding of how hard it. Like, I know it's hard. Baseball is hard at any level. Baseball is hard. Major League Baseball is
hard,
significantly hard. It's
not
abundantly
easy.
hard.
It's hard to
Not
hit the ball,
easy.
to throw the ball hard.
Put all that aside, okay? It's very hard. We understand that. Yes. Relative to the rest of the league.
Wait, Major League Baseball's hard, right? You were getting a little
Major
blurry
League
there. Like you
Baseball-
were kind of like,
We'll
I think you were
debate it.
you were on both
debate
sides
it
there.
another time.
It's
Yeah.
difficult.
Okay,
It's
hard.
difficult. You can't just do it, you know? Like you
Yeah.
couldn't just go to your local Chili's and be like,
and
hey,
play Major League
Glenn,
Baseball.
who, you can be like, hey, you want to play Major League Baseball tonight? He would, maybe he would say yes, but he's probably not going to get a hit in the game.
And they at the Chili's, they don't have like Major League fields, so like it wouldn't make any sense.
No.
Like you'd have to be at a
Not
field to
nearly
play
enough
Major League
space.
Baseball.
Right. Exactly. So it's just hard. It's hard. That being said, relative to what everyone else in the league is doing, Connor Wong, it's like, how are you continuing to get opportunities? Is there really no one else in the world that can't do what he's doing? Like, I get it, like he was a piece in the Mookie Betts trade. At one point, the Red Sox looked at this guy and said, that's where he's a guy. He may not be the guy, but he's a guy for sure. And even last year, he wasn't that bad last year.
It's like hitting
This
300
year?
at the break. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, all right, we're now in the second half. You don't have a fucking extra base hit. You don't have a hit with runners in scoring position. You haven't driven in a run on a hit this year. Like, it's like you're not even there's no hyperbole here. You are the worst. Like, you're the worst. Like, who? You can't do worse than this. You can't.
He's the woat. He's the woat. Someone had tweeted this, and I would love Garrett. Maybe you're the guy that finds this stat. How many ABs is the record for no hits with RISP? What is the record for that? For at bats with runners in scoring position and getting no hits? He's got to be close to it at this point. 0 for 30 has to be in that ballpark. And it sucks because, like, and we say it all the time. We've had the same convo with Connor Wong, or about Connor Wong, for a long time, where it's like, he seems like a good dude. I'm sure he's a good dude. But we're not hopping on the podcast just to be like, all right, let's talk about who's a good dude, who's not a good dude. That's not really super riveting. He just sucks at what he does. His job is to do anything in that situation, to throw more guys out too, and he just can't do it. Like, he has 3 years of control. That's really the only thing you can say about Connor Wong. That's
the only
good.
thing he
But
needs
why
to
would you want that
control is
control?
putting the fries in the bag, Steve. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what he's got to do at this point.
If he's
it's
on this
unfortunate
team-
again. I don't like talking about him like this, but you have to do it. He's given us no choice but to trash him on this show.
I don't want him on the team for 3 more hours. If he's on the team for 3 more years, I'm gonna lose
That's
my mind.
catastrophic.
Absolutely lose my mind.
Yeah.
And like Sox prospect guys, they'll tell you, like, there's nothing coming in the system. You know what I mean? Like, we saw Blake Sabol this year. You saw how that went. Like, he's gone. So, like, there's no immediate replacement. As some catcher just got traded recently, like, to Jared's point, open up the international search. Like, find me
This is a world
a
thing.
catcher.
There's
Do,
got to
like,
be someone somewhere that can do better
Yeah.
than this.
at
Who
one,
in the
like, at
world
one of
can
the
do
2
better than
things.
this?
I'm not expecting an all-star, you know what I'm saying? But he has to be better at one of the 2 things. Either get me a catcher who's like not an absolute butcher back there, but can hit a little, or get me a guy who doesn't hit at all, but is going to be throwing guys out at second, like doing framing at an incredible rate. Like, one of the 2. I'm not asking for a lot here.
This begins on Monday. The worldwide search to find Connor Wong's replacement begins this week, and we're going to do it. Have to.
I don't know, man. I hate I hate when people lose their jobs, especially guys that haven't made a lot of money in the big leagues. Like if it was someone, if we had like Martin Maldonado and it's like, yeah, he's banked like how many tens of millions in his career, whatever. And it's like, all right, it's over, dude. Or like Yasmani Grandal, if it was him and it's like, you got your big contract, you're at the end of the rope, like just call it a career. It's like Connor Wong hasn't made the bag yet. So I feel bad being like,
Won't.
Get out of here, but get out of here. It's bad.
Dude, it's bad. I honestly was thinking about this during the game on Saturday. If there's ever been more of a, all right, take your bathroom break guy than Connor Wong. He is 100% go take a pee, go get a drink. Like you are going to miss nothing when he is up. If anything, it's going to be better that you're getting some Doritos or getting a snack or, something that you're going to have fun doing because you're just going to be pissed off with what he does. They're never even hit hard. It's always little like flyouts to right and just kind of,
First
okay,
pitch.
a little trust. Yeah, and then he's got to go put the gear
drama.
on. Yeah, that's true. It's never even a full count. I would love to see how many full counts he's gotten in these situations. It's super rare, but yeah, feel bad for the guy, but this is just atrocious at this point.
Jerry brought up Martin Maldonado, who's like well known for stinking at most of baseball at this stage of his career. I pulled up the stat at Baseball Reference, like season comparison, not careers, season. How many categories do you think are on Dub F Dub's side of the comparison?
Like you're comparing
Just
Maldonado's career numbers. To
No. This season.
Wong's
That's this season. Just this season. Because
Is
Maldonado's
he still in the
playing.
league?
He was playing for the Padres. I don't know if he still is, but he has played for the Padres.
Okay.
He's played 57 games to Wong's 36. So he's been playing this year.
Okay. So what, like, is there, let's ask the question, is there a statistical category that Wong is better than Maldonado in, like, offensively?
There are two, and one of them honestly may be less because Wong, they have yesterday's stats. So yeah, there's two.
On base percentage?
Yeah, 228 to 225.
And
Got him smoked there.
walk rate?
He stole a bag. He stole one base to Maldonado's 0. Wong's a negative 0.7 WAR. Maldonado negative 0.5. He has 4 home runs, 11 RBIs to Wong's 0 and 1.
Wait. This looks like the fakest stat. I've never seen this number in my life under this column. Oh, man, I feel bad even saying it. Connor Wong's
7.
OPS plus is 7, dude.
7. 40 points lower than Maldonado's, 47.
His OPS plus is 7 points higher than us, man. Like, that's
7.
wild.
Like Connor Wong's offensive numbers are what it would look like if they were like, all right, T, go get him.
I feel like T's on base would be pretty high. Pitchers would want to hit T. You know what I mean? Like, he's getting the first.
Yeah.
And T was seeing some pitches in the
In
the
old-time baseball
the
game.
old time game. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. I think he got a full
He
count.
fouled one off, right?
He did foul one off, but he's
And
taking
worked
some
the
walks
count.
and taking one off the ass. Yeah, he's getting on.
This is how people talk about Wong, who is a professional. Like, this is not a Red Sox issue. This is a Rockies, A's. Like, those are the teams that deal with shit like this. It is a privilege to play for the Boston Red Sox. We cannot allow this. We cannot have this on our team.
No.
We cannot afford to have an OPS plus of 7 on the team
7.
any longer.
OPS
7.
plus is 7. I didn't know that was even legal. Like, if you played
7.
baseball, I thought it had to be above 7. But
Yeah, no.
and there was one person. I did see one person that replied to us and was like, "You guys went way too hard on Wong. Like, that got personal. This is nothing personal.
It didn't get.
This is
There's
about
nothing. We didn't say anything about the guy that was personal. We literally just mentioned how bad he's been and how there has to be someone that's better. There has to be.
the worldwide search. Again, we're gonna find the guy.
Like, I'm not even joking. Like, there has to be
not
someone. Maybe not
Has
even
to
in
be.
professional ball right now that could do better than this.
I mean, yeah, there's non-baseball players that I think could outperform a 7 OPS plus, for sure.
Yeah.
So I tweeted out the potential free agents of catcher after this season. JT Realmuto, great. Salvador Perez doesn't even really catch anymore. Would rather have that. Mitch Garver, sure. Gary Sanchez, get him back there. Dan Jan, bring him back. Tom Murphy, never heard of him.
I was gonna say, who the fuck? I was hoping that you were gonna say that because if you were like, "Oh, he's great," I'd be like, Steve, who the fuck is Tom Murphy?
Bring him on. Bring him on the team.
Yeah, T Murph
Austin Barnes, largely
Jake,
with open arms.
T Murph. I want to know what this guy's deal is. You like clam chowder, buddy? Because guess what? You're the backup catcher for the Boston Red Sox.
Like
literally any of these guys are an upgrade. And like
look up T Murph's numbers right now. What's he doing this year?
For T Murph.
Tom Murphy. I mean,
before he looks it up, let's take a guess of what his OPS plus is for the year. Is he on a team, Steve? Is he on a team?
So he's played 13 games for the Giants, right? That was last year. He's not playing this year.
No, he's on the 60. He's on the 60 day.
Okay, that's a good start. He's hurt, but
he's a career 104 plus OPS, 104 OPS plus.
How old
28 OPS plus last year. That's exactly 4 times as high as Connor Wong this year.
Jared, I'll tell you what, this guy's played for a lot. He's been in the league since 2015.
Has he really?
He's 34. He could be on the 10, honestly. He'd fit right in.
He's 34?
Yeah, I mean, he's played for the Rockies, Mariners, and recently the Giants. So this is he's been a backup catcher his whole career. Most games he ever played was 75 in 2019 for the Mariners.
How'd he do?
Pretty good, actually. 858 OPS, 128 OPS plus. He was kind of seeing the ball for the Mariners. 18
We could probably
runs.
get his cell phone number right now and ask him if he would be interested in playing for the Red Sox.
I think we could get him on this show, honestly.
Yeah.
He was a 2.5.
I know you can't
player.
talk about your impending free agency, but how do you feel about Boston?
I can promise you T Murph is just hanging out right now. He's not doing anything of great importance.
No. Jake, book Tom Murphy. It's Tom?
Tom.
It's Tom. Yeah.
Should I say, if I DM him on Instagram right now, be like, hey, you down to come on a Red Sox podcast right now?
Please get him on right now. It would be incredible.
We're trying to sign you. What kind of injury do you have?
Well, very clearly the Red Sox are not starting this Connor Wong replacement search. We got to get it going on here.
It's crazy.
Imagine I just accidentally messaged the wrong Tom Murphy. We just got this guy on that's named Tom
just
Murphy.
A guy.
Yeah.
I've had people text me, be like, have you heard anything about them looking at catchers? And it's like, no, I haven't. I haven't turned on Fox News. Maybe Steve's heard something, but
a little birdie told me they are looking into it. So we'll see.
Wow.
I would love for them to look in. It's why I'm so hung up on Sean Murphy. Obviously, Drake Baldwin is the catcher
Wrong Murphy.
record for the.
You're not thinking Murphy enough.
The Tom Sean Narvaez can DH next year. The Tom Sean backstop tandem is really gonna move mountains. But yeah, Drake Baldwin is the catcher in Atlanta. Am I telling tales out of school there, Jerry?
No, and he's been very, very good against right-handed pitching as well.
Yeah, so the Braves don't want to pay people, so go take Sean Murphy, bring him here. Give Narvaez more of a rest than having to play at 80% of the time.
Yeah, I'm kind of focused on T Murph, if we're being honest.
He doesn't have an Instagram. That's a tough start.
He doesn't?
No,
he's elusive.
I don't think he's got social. He could be anywhere right now, man.
Yeah, what the fuck?
His Instagram's Tom J Murphy 2, according to Baseball Reference.
Oh, is it?
Oh shit, we have the same birthday.
Page isn't available, so he may have deactivated.
Yeah, he might be done.
He deactivated the gram.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We'll get him back on when we sign him.
I was gonna tell everybody to follow him because then that would have been like, what the hell's going on here? I think that would have started the whole trend. But
he's got a hell of a beard.
Yeah.
Need a catcher. Obviously, everyone in the world is fine with trading Kyle Teal for Garrett Crochet. You do that 1,000 times over. However, it would be nice to have a catcher as well.
Well, we got one now.
Yeah, welcome to Boston, Tom Murphy.
T Murph. $4 million bucks.
We have to pray the Giants don't pick up his option.
Yeah, he's got a team option for next year at $4 million, but they got to buy him out at $250K.
Jared.
Mm-hmm.
Guess when Tom Murphy was born?
Jake.
Oh, did you say it? No, did you say it?
Did
he say it?
You
Damn
toss him. He did. Yeah, he did. Jared, for a guy who took 2 suspensions off the top, it's crazy Steve's gained no ground.
None.
in your guys' race.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm accountable. You know, I'm not just gonna bang Steve for no reason.
No, you gotta have a reason to bang him.
Yeah, I got a reason. But yeah, there's that. You know, like I can't have you just.
I was trying to find his IG and I didn't hear you. That was my bad.
That's fine. No, we know you didn't hear, but that's
you guys have the same birthday. How about that?
Yeah, we have the same birthday. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I was literally about to say, wow, no reaction to me saying we have the same birthday, and then here's Steve being like, hey, you guys have the same birthday.
I would have had a reaction for the record, but yeah, I wanted people to follow T Murph. It's not happening now.
No.
Oh.
No. He's off the grid.
So yeah,
that
literally
sucks.
anyone.
I mean, that is interesting that we haven't heard from, what's it called? Fox
Tom.
News about like a catcher situation. But,
I'll be on there tomorrow talking about it.
Yeah. I did hear that Blue Moon was born in a ballpark, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Been
at the
hearing
Sandlot
similar.
Brewery in Denver, Colorado. So it's no wonder why you crave it. It's bold flavor, bright explosion of color, and iconic orange slice. Ritual guarantees a one-of-a-kind beer experience year-round.
It's fully guaranteed. You're gonna want to get yourself some Blue Moons. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed good Blue Moons.
And for the moments you want a lighter option of your favorite beer, you reach down for a Blue Moon Light.
A blue mind.
It's a refreshing wheat beer brewed with real tangerine peel for a lighter, exceptional taste at only 95 calories.
Guaranteed.
I was drinking Blue Moons last night at the Zach Bryan concert.
In Jersey.
Yeah, in Jersey. It was a good time. Yeah, plenty of Blue Moons for the fellas. In section 142, it was. Inspired by the beer you already love and available year-round. Wheat beer from Blue Moon with exceptional taste and only 95 calories. Brightly brewed with real tangerine peel, tastes light and refreshing. Nothing compares to the great taste of a Blue Moon Light. Blue Moon made brighter. Get Blue Moon delivered by visiting get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. For delivery options, that's get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. Blue Moon made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Gonna want to go ahead and suck one.
Yeah, you
Sucking.
are. Sucking. Yeah. Red Sox lose
4-1.
4-1.
That was game one was tough. If we're getting back to the overreaction on Red Sox Twitter, I'm not going to blame you at all for being like, what the hell is this? 2 walks and a 3-run bomb is our first experience of the second half of the 2025 Red Sox season. That was atrocious. Giolito, as he always is, very accountable after the game, saying he's got to be better than that. He's got to be ready. And in his defense, he's settled in. Gave up, one more run the rest of the start.
It was one bad pitch to say it. That was it.
That was it. And it wasn't even, it was out of the strike zone. So he hit a ball that was a little bit up and took advantage. He was clearly sitting on a heater and he got a hold of it. But you can't walk the first 2 guys in the game. I mean, everybody knows that. That's just talking baseball right there. You can't walk first 2 guys in the game. It's terrible. But, hey, he did it. He owned up to it. And the lineup didn't do shit, so who cares? Like, they weren't going to win the game scoring 1 run. So, whatever.
Yeah, I think that sucks for Giolito because it's still a great run. You know, having the sub 1. But yeah, the Seiya Suzuki home run, that sucked. Especially like coming out and like that's it was the first inning, right?
First inning. It's it's like the first game of the second half for everybody. It's the Friday game in Wrigley that probably a lot of baseball fans are watching and they're thinking, oh, here we go. Second half sucks. So that sucked. I really hated that. But
did you
also,
feel that way?
When it happened? Yeah. What do you mean?
You felt like here we go again, second half Sox?
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm just saying that, like, everyone that's watching is probably just going to group that into how the other second halves have gone and been like, I bet this is how this is going to go. No, I didn't feel that way at all, especially after winning on Sunday. It's like, just everybody calm down. Toro, though, I don't know what we're doing. I really don't know. And I was listening to that one in the car. Incredible that you get Fleming and Monaco. What a combo. But
Yeah, it is a great combo.
They were describing it very accurately, which is like, I don't know what he's doing there. Because, like, he took 2 attempts at going to third. The first one is like, okay, you're being a little bit over the top here, a little bit aggressive. I don't know what he's looking at that he went to third again after his first, like, jab towards third. It made no sense. PCA was all over that ball. It was going right to him, but he thought it was going to drop in there for some reason. It just didn't make any sense. And that was a huge spot. 3-1 game, top 5, no outs. Duran behind you. Like, if you guys get second and third, it's a tie game on anything. So, that was brutal, but yeah, there was a at bat earlier with Cap, runners on second and third. Would have been nice to tie the game there in the third. Didn't get anything there, but that Toro play was inexcusable. I don't know what was going on there.
They, on the TV broadcast, they were talking, obviously mad about that play, but they were talking about the sun like this was the first time a game's been played during the daytime. I was just like, we can't be having these excuses for.
Is there something different about, like, the Midwest sun? Because, like, no one knew where the ball was the entire series. There was so many situations where guys weren't getting reads on the ball. It was weird.
No, I didn't care for that. It was, for me, through the first 2 games, you just saw a lot of the fuck ups that we've come to know and hate with this club, like the Toro play, like a couple errors, like the walk. I think their leadoff guy got on all 3 games, like, to lead off the game for the Cubs. First guy, because Horner was hitting everything today off Crochet. So it was like every game they're starting with someone on base. They were running the bags better than we were for the most part. They were playing defense better than we were. Kyle Tucker took away a couple hits with some nice angles and plays. And I like their young guy, Matt Shaw. They let struggle. They sent him down, brought him back up, had a nice series for himself, because this is typically when rookies will turn their shit around, not just wither away in AAA for no reason. So it was kind of just a reminder, like even today I looked at the standings. We were only like 7 back of the Cubs, and the Cubs had the best record in baseball. So I was like, that makes it look like we're very close. But the product on the field, again, heading into today, these look like drastically different teams, drastically different.
It's constantly a lot of little things. Like, even just looking at the box score, Sox gave up 5 runs in the first inning in this series and 6 runs all the other innings combined. So when you're watching these games coming out of the break, I think it's a different set of eyes on these games. You get a different set of, like, all right, you won 10 in a row. Now what are you going to do? And when you start both games 1 and game 2, giving up runs in the first inning and giving up bombs. It's not even just like, a couple dinkers and then one gets through. You're giving up bombs. Wrigley's going nuts. And then as a Sox fan, you're just sitting there like, what the hell are we doing? So I think it's, not all innings are created the same. And especially when you haven't had Red Sox baseball in 5 days since that series finale against the Rays. So I think there was more attention paid to those first couple innings in the first 2 games. And so you come out of this series maybe feeling like those were worse losses than they really were. They weren't good, but I don't now pair that as like, oh, that's how the second half's going to go. It's just, you got to have better starts. The starters got to be more ready to go.
They weren't that, like, it was that coupled with the offense looking anemic, because
they were terrible.
Up until I think Duran drew a walk to start off the 5th today, because they started getting traffic in the middle of this game off Horton, who's obviously a really good, very young pitcher, but around the 5th, I think we had first and second in the 5th, 6th, and then Wilyer hits the 2-run in the 7th. Like, we were getting guys on, and then fucking Wong would step to the plate. Or Rafaela, who I love, he's not a top half of the order hitter. I don't care how hot his bat is. That's your 9 hitter. If you want to move him to 8, sick. I don't care how hot he is. I don't need to see Rafael in the 3-hole, ever.
It felt weird. There's something to him being in the 9 that matches his, like, keep doubting me thing that I want to keep going. But yeah, this was like, lineup wise, I don't know if you guys feel like this, and maybe this is a post-rafty thing, maybe not. It feels like it's just all one unit for good and for bad. Like, if things are cooking, like, everybody's cooking. But then when no one's getting the hit, I think they're all looking at each other like, who's gonna who's going to get the hit here? Who's going to have the big moment? And clearly, I mean, that's going to go down. Well, obviously, the Sox won the World Series this year, of course. So, like in the DVD, you're going to have that Wilyer home run and that Bregman home run. Like, those are huge, huge moments that you need to happen. And it just felt like the entire series, they were waiting for somebody to have the big swing, and it didn't. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought they were going to get swept. I really, up until the 7th inning there, I'm like, I don't think anyone's going to have the hit that we keep asking for. And we should probably talk a little more about the Breggy swing, just with how big that was. But Alex Bregman's just such an adult. He's just such an adult in the room. I wanted to see the convo between him and Cora, but I'm sure it wasn't even much of a convo. I'm sure it was like, yeah, I can hit. Like put me in. Yeah, this isn't even like we don't have to even
Cora
talk
said
about this.
after
Like,
the
put me in
game that they talked about it before the game. Like if this
okay, so it probably wasn't even a convo in the dugout because I kind of assumed that they were gonna
go get your fucking helmet.
Yeah, get your helmet, go in there and get the hit. I was just hoping he'd like hit one the other way, maybe go in the gap, but such an Alex Bregman thing to do. Like, yeah, no, we're doing the whole play 2 out of 3 games. Nah, I'm playing in all 3 games, and I'm gonna have the biggest swing of the entire series. Like it's nothing. That's just what he does.
Yeah. He mentioned that they had the conversation before the game, like, hey, if there's a lefty up, like it was very lefty specific. If the situation calls for it and you need a 3-run home run, just let me know and I'll just go do that for you. And then he did, which was great. I mean, that is a huge thing.
It's smart.
Yeah, it's definitely, if you have that play in your playbook, you got to run it in that situation, especially against Drew Pomeranz. By the way, Drew Pomeranz being 36 years old in the year 2025 and just having like up until the Red Sox were done with him, like a sub-1 ERA in like
he had a 0.69. Crazy.
It was like in 37 innings or whatever it was. Like, it wasn't a small sample whatsoever. Like he's just been dominating, but
This Cubs bullpen trotted out character after character. It was like a reunion show. Brooks Kriske, all sorts.
I didn't know they had Brazier. I did not know they had Brazier. I looked up. I'm like, that's just mean. You're gonna put Brazier into this situation? Come on, man.
Yeah, it was a who's who. It was a who's who from Red Sox past. It was Red Sox lore. But yeah,
Breggy added a run
Bregman
to Drew's ERA. By the way, like that one swing added a run to Drew Pomeranz's ERA. That's how big that was.
Rightfully so. Like, who do you think you are having a sub-1? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Drew Pomeranz.
He was 0.69. Now he's 1.71.
I knew there's another one. Brad Keller throws 99 miles an hour. Where the fuck was that last year, Brad?
Yeah. Yeah, and he looked nasty. He shoved it up our ass.
Literally.
Awful pitching version of Connor Wong last year.
Yeah, he was not ideal last year, but happy to see him doing well. I like Brad.
I don't sure.
What do you mean, sure?
Who gives a fuck? Like I don't care what he does for the Cubs.
It's big for him. Go Brad. Do you think, Brad?
Absolute cheeks last year. I don't give a fuck. You figured it out now. Thanks, asshole. Where was that a year ago?
I'm happy for him.
Furious at him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that. It would have been great if he did it here, but happy he's doing it now. You know?
I'm just going to do a quick, T's not here, so I'm just going to do a quick tip your cap moment, if I can sneak this one in here. It's to Garrett Crochet. PCA getting on second base was a big old load of shit. That was strike 3. He should not have gotten a double there. Wilyer probably didn't play it great, but that's a tough right field to play. There's literally 1 inch of foul ground, so I can't really blame him on that one. Garrett Crochet with runners in scoring position, I've never been less worried about those runners scoring. They just very rarely do. He entered today with a 1.29 ERA, by the way, when getting 0 to 2 runs of run support. It seems like there's way too many of these starts that happen. That's happened 7 times. But when those moments happen, when the Sox aren't scoring for him, and I agree with OB, mentioned on the broadcast, like that feels like an awfully big run out there. And it was. That was a massive run on second base. And he finds a way to lock in and get 3 straight outs, even when PCA got to third. That was a huge moment in this game. And then the Wilyer home run doesn't just tie the game; it gives you the lead. It's massive.
He walks the bases loaded.
Yeah. No, but just like to balance the 1.29 ERA thing, he's got a 4.35 when he gets 6+ runs of support, which has actually happened more than you think. It's happened 5 times. So like he is a big moment pitcher, and if you give him a ton of runs, he's probably pissed off. He's like, no, I want to shut the door when it's 1-0, when it's 2-1. Like this is what I'm here for.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Steve?
What were you saying, Cole?
Walking the bases loaded and then just being able to get the double play ball right when you need it. It was a big time ace start, which is a thing we haven't had in previous years.
Steve, what were you going to say?
Oh, I said what I was going to say. Did I have something else? I don't
You
think so.
said, by the way, Jared.
Oh, I said the thing. He's got a 4.35 when he gives up 6+ runs. Or when he gets, sorry,
What's
when
that
he
got to
gets.
do with me?
No, I was just saying that to add on to the ERA thing I said, he has a 4.35 when the Red Sox give him 6+ runs of support. So yeah, he just wants to pitch and close.
I wasn't talking about that. What the fuck does that have to do with me, Steve?
It wasn't like it had nothing to do with you.
Jared, by the way.
You were about to talk. It was more of that. It was more like, real quick, Jared.
All right. Jake, what did you
Another one real quick. So he has 1.5 earned runs per start.
No.
All right, back to you, Jared.
Jake, what do you think about this series? How are you feeling after losing the series but winning the finale?
I was gonna kick it to Steve, but I guess I'll take it here. Yeah, I mean it's not ideal. You want to carry the win streak coming out of the break. Like I feel like when you win 10 in a row, every game has extra juice. You just want to keep it going. But it's obviously an unbelievable Cubs team, and you got a tough schedule coming up. So just gotta keep going after the series finale win.
I've done everything in my power to not blame the All-Star break for the fact that the Red Sox did not continue the winning streak.
It's obviously the All-Star break.
It's 100% the All-Star break. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, the Cubs are very good. Like, it's not like I expected them to roll into Wrigley if they played on Monday at Wrigley against the Cubs. Like, do they sweep? Probably not. But could they have won the series with the momentum that they had going? I mean, their chances are better.
Yes. Goalie.
Coley.
One part that we haven't hit on enough is Colin Ray fucking sucks, and we did nothing against him. So I don't want to hear that the Cubs are good. I don't want to hear that he's been fine this year. He sucks. He's not a good pitcher. He was throwing slop. We were missing slop all night. So that's where it was just like we should have taken 2 out of 3 because Giolito only gave up the 4, and I don't even feel like there were 4 true earned runs. Felt like 3, and then they were kicking the ball around some. So that's where it was just like we should have that if there was no All-Star break, I think the offense pulverizes Colin Ray.
I want to give Mikey some credit because he made a point this weekend that I kind of agree
shout him
with.
out,
And this
dude.
is shouting out Mikey. This is going fully off of vibes, and it's probably a dumb thing to say, but I fully agreed with him. If this series is at Fenway, I think they win the series. I think if they come back from the break and they're playing at home and the place is just going nuts, I oddly just think that they take 2 out of 3. I'm basing that off of nothing other than like picturing it. I'm like, yeah, I could see them actually winning that series. It would have been completely flipped.
The boys seem to love Wrigley.
They love Fenway. Sox are playing good ball at Fenway.
You talking
Sure,
about
I'm
the photo
saying
shoot?
we saw the photo shoot. They got
Yeah.
the voluntary workout, which they were like, everyone was at this workout, and then they just sucked for the next 2 days. So it was like, well, that story's dead. But yeah, they seem to love being there.
There's a lot to love. It's a great place. Really cool
Yeah,
environment.
some guys got there early.
Yeah. I honestly can't blame them.
Yeah, like some guys foregoed. Is that a word? It's not forewent.
I think it foregoes.
It's foregone conclusion. But
Yeah, but like
foregoed
some-
is also a word. Yeah.
Okay, some guys foregoed like their break to get to Chicago early.
Crochet, right? I think he went right to Chicago.
Well, I wasn't gonna flight dox anyone, but yeah.
Isn't that not a bad thing to be like he was
No,
ready to roll?
it's not a bad thing, but it's just
Okay. I didn't think that was like bad info to put out there. Oh shit, we knew that Garrett Crochet got to Chicago early. Damn.
So there was one thing Jared tweeted today, and it's not the thing he thinks I'm going to say. But I was pretty disconnected the last week. I took the All-Star break off for sure. Where did this MacKenzie Gore stuff start?
where did the rumor come from?
Yeah, like why I don't understand why the Nats, I know they're rudderless, but why is that's a name where it's just like it doesn't make any sense why it would even come up.
I just saw that the new GM was like, we'll listen. And I don't know where like the Red Sox tie in. It's just like, oh, like we have players that we can trade, I guess. But like, yeah, it was literally just the new GM being like, we'll listen on anyone.
Gotcha. Okay, so there's nothing there.
Yeah, I at least from where I have read and watched things, I haven't seen anyone directly connect the Red Sox to MacKenzie Gore now.
No, for sure. You weren't the first person I saw bring it up. That's not even necessarily with the Red Sox. That's where I was just like, why are the Nats trying to get off MacKenzie Gore? That makes no sense.
I think he's got, what, 2 years of control after this year?
At least.
I think it's 2 more after this year. Yeah. Either way.
That'd be sick. Like, that'd be better. I'd rather have MacKenzie Gore than Joe Ryan. I'll put that on the record.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm with you in the sense that I don't give a shit about having two, like your front two, like aces or lefty. I'm sure that someone would complain about that and be like, "What are we gonna do, lefty, lefty?" Like, yeah, we are. It's gonna be sick. Like, who fucking cares? I don't know.
Free agent 2028. So yeah, 26, 27. No. 26, 27, 28.
Huh?
He's a free agent in 2028. So it's 3 years.
No.
26, 27, 28.
I'll tell you right now.
He's got 3 years service time, and he's ARB eligible 2026. So yeah, 3 years of arbitration.
We're back here again of how much time somebody has left on their deal.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not.
I'll tell you right now.
Jared just has a completely different site. Somebody hacked his computer and like sent the spot track to something
I'll
else.
tell you.
Yeah, because the Joe Ryan one was wrong.
He's no, it was. He's making, call it 2.9 million this year.
Yeah.
In ARB year 1.
Nope.
ARB year 2 is 26.
Nope.
ARB year 3 is 27. Then he's a free agent.
Nope.
So, yes.
Nope.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
Not again.
Coley, may God strike me dead if I'm wrong. This was his first year of ARB. Then he has 2 more years of control, and then he's a free agent after 27.
He has exactly 3 years of service time, and he's earliest ARB eligible 2026, which has not happened yet.
He is in his first year of arbitration right now, in which he signed a deal for $2.89 million.
So what class of free agent would he be?
2028.
So after the 2027 season or after the 2028 season?
So
after
on January 9th, 2025, he signed a 1-year, $2.89 million contract to avoid arbitration. I was right. I was right about this, and I was right about something else that we're going to discuss later.
Talk to MacKenzie Gore, or talk to Baseball Reference, because they disagree.
Baseball Reference is wrong.
Okay.
Yep. So I saw that earlier, too. MacKenzie Gore. Who tweeted it? Bob Nightingale?
Noted, always correct guy, Bob Nightingale.
Come on.
Always
Come
right,
on.
never wrong. That's his nickname.
Come on. Come on. How do you spell MacKenzie? It's a MacKenzie.
Yeah, Mac and then Kenzie.
Was it John Heyman? Someone tweeted. Yeah.
Someone tweeted it, man.
2 years of team control left after this season. MacKenzie Gore can be a difference maker. Yeah, you fucking idiots.
Strong agree.
Yeah. So again, I was right. I'm so sick of being right, because then it's like people start to like be like, how can he be right about everything? Like, he has to be wrong about something, and then I'm just not. So like it's hard. Like, I get it. It's hard to believe that there is someone out there who is right about everything, but the thing is, I am. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like what else?
Oh, just that fucking Duran play with Masaki Yoshida that I want to kill everyone on the internet over this. Like,
I mean, your
tweet so right.
Stinks.
All right, agree. I could have worded it better. I could have worded the tweet better, but even after I explained myself, everyone was still telling me that I was wrong, to the point where I had to like text major league coaches and be like, am I insane? Because I am 100% right on this. So the play was can of corn hit to Masataka Yoshida, right? Like it's clearly his ball. Jarren Duran sprints over and calls for the ball and almost shoulder tower. He does run into Yoshida. So here's what I said. I'm paraphrasing, but it was something to the like I was implying that Yoshida was a little bit rusty in the outfield because it has been 2 years since he's played in the outfield. But it's like if the center fielder calls for the ball, no matter what the circumstances are, if you are a corner outfielder, you get the fuck out of the way. Like that's baseball. The center field always has priority. Center fielder calls the ball, you get the fuck out of the way. People were like, oh, so if the ball dropped in, then you would have like crushed Duran. Yes, because he called for a ball that was not his. Like it's very clearly like if Yoshida's right there, like it was Duran's mistake for calling for the ball. You don't call for that. You just let him take it. But the second that the center fielder calls for the ball, you get out of the way so that something like that getting collided with doesn't happen. And it did. They ran into each other. That's all I said. It's 100% right. It's the center fielder's ball once he calls for it.
We have confirmation the center fielder called for it.
I think we assume he did.
Yeah.
I don't think there was video proof of this, right?
No.
So it is an assumption that he called for it.
No,
Well, do
it's
your
not.
own
I talked to-
research.
No. I talked to a fan in the bleachers, and they were like, he was like, I got it.
Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. No, I mean, we had talked about it before we did the show, but I think Duran very clearly was like, there's no way Yoshida's getting this. I bet Duran approach today is he's not going to catch anything. I have to catch everything in the center
Yeah, correct.
and in left field. So if there's a ball, I am flooring it to left field if the ball goes out there. I think they're both kind of in the wrong, right? Like, even if you call it as the center fielder, you got to know Yoshi's pretty rusty, like you just said, Jerry.
It's not his name.
And it's like,
Not his name.
that Yoshida's rusty. So if you're flying
Masa.
towards him, you got to give him a little bit of space there to make the play, even if you're technically correct by the rules of the law that you calling it means more than the left fielder calling it.
I thought your
It was a
tweet
bizarre
stunk
play.
because everyone's like, Duran's going to settle down. And here you are being like, this guy Yoshida, what the fuck is he thinking out there? And it was like, all right, I don't know if this is matching the tone of how everyone feels about this.
That's fine, but it's still correct. The center fielder calls the ball, you got to get out of the way.
But that's a different tweet.
even if you
That's
are
a different
camped under
tweet.
it.
Yeah.
I already said I worded it wrong, but like
No, I know.
I even clarified it in the replies, and people were still like, "You fucking idiot! You're wrong. You should kill yourself." And I'm like, "All right, I'll kill myself and be the most correct dead person of all
So
time."
one of the replies, you know what you got to do. This take sucks. You got to kill yourself. This has to be it. You suck.
I mean, I have never received more hate for being so correct in my life. It was insane. The tweet was worded poorly, fine. But even after I provided full context and explained exactly what I meant and how I felt, we're not debating opinions here. We are debating fact versus your wrong opinion. That was it. It's crazy to me. I was
with you, and I'm
mind-blown.
glad you clarified in the replies that is the right thing to do. I don't think most people look at that. I think they're just going to see the tweet and rush
they
to get
looked.
their take off.
Nope.
No, I'm just saying the people that you kept seeing. Oh, because they then replied to that. But I just think there's a lot of people that probably saw the initial one and were like, "Oh, you suck," and then didn't see your clarification.
I guess, but even the people that saw the clarification were still telling me that I was wrong and that somehow in their minds, the center fielder calling for the ball and having priority isn't a thing. And then I just go and like ask the manager of the team, "Hey, is this a thing?" And he's like,
Or
yes.
an MLB coach, right? An
MLB coach.
Any coach.
Yeah, an MLB
Yeah, this
coach.
could have been
anyone.
literally anybody.
Yeah. But still acknowledging like that's Yoshida's ball. Like
Big
the
time.
ball, the center fielder, Jarren Duran should not have called for the ball. You just let Yoshida catch it. However, if you proceed to fucking call for it and go for the ball, the left fielder's got to get out of the way. That's baseball. And there was an alarming number of people so ironically saying that I don't know ball when it's like you're just outing yourself as someone that's never played baseball. And like people were sending me screenshots of like my baseball reference, like searching for Jared Carabas on baseball reference, being like, no search results. You learn this in Little League. You literally learn this. Like you don't have to play Major League Baseball to know that the center fielder has priority over the left and right fielders. That's Very day one stuff.
Also, if you're just going off of how weird this play, I almost used the word, how weird this play looked, you should know just by doing the math here, this hasn't happened this season. And then what also hasn't happened this season? Yoshida in left. If you put the two together, it's like, yeah, this probably happened because Yoshida's in left field. And then you haven't seen it happen with other guys that are in left and in center field. Obviously, Duran and Cedar Rafaela. It is funny watching the replay back, though. It's such a left fielder's ball. This is one of the most left fielder balls that I've ever seen. And he comes in 5,000 miles an hour and just drills him. So, Jared, you're always right. And you're right here.
Whoa. That was
I'm saying you're always right. No, the transcript will look like I wasn't sarcastic. The transcript will look like I said you're always right.
Yeah, that was a very, what's the word?
For our deaf listeners, they're going to see that as right down the middle.
To the people that read the podcast, they're gonna have no clue anything bad.
What's the word I'm looking for? Condescending. That was very condescending. Like you said it like you didn't mean it, but I am right.
You're 100% right on this.
I
know. Yeah, I could see why people just looking at this without doing any of the ins and outs of the baseball rules would be like, "What the hell is Jaren doing?"
In conclusion,
yes.
It should have been Masa's ball.
Mm-hmm.
He was camped under it. You just let him catch it. Duran called for it for some reason. I disagree with him calling for it.
Yeah.
Nope. And he should not have called for it. But when he did, Masa has to get out of the way so that they don't collide. That's the take. It's not even a take. It is just what happened and who was wrong and so forth.
I'm stunned nobody got hurt here, by the way. This is a loud collision. And they both just kind of jogged off like we're good.
You think Masa's going to get bulldozed over by anybody? No.
No,
I won't rule out an injury until like a couple days from now. This team's had a lot of like broken rib injuries that don't get announced until like 72 hours later.
Also, like, didn't I say like it's almost like he hasn't played the outfield in like 2 years? It's also a communication thing. Like,
yeah,
the implication that he's rusty is not crazy at all. He has not played the outfield in 2 years.
Well, people are very defensive of Yoshida. I think us included.
That's fine. I think people are defensive of Yoshida, and people go back and forth whether like Duran is a god or if he's a piece of shit. They like go back and forth on the extreme love and the extreme hate.
Yeah,
like, the fan base is like divided there.
There were two players involved here that get discussed on Red Sox Twitter a lot, so that definitely amplified the reaction.
Yeah, and the fact that he came on the podcast and it seemed like I was going against Yoshida in favor of Duran, people came to some very drastic conclusions.
No, but you were right.
Either way. Oh, I know.
That one wasn't sarcastic.
Yeah. I'm not sarcastic when I say that Ridge wallets are the best wallet either.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, you have your Ridge wallet on you right now?
Buddy, I always keep it right here.
Look at that thing.
Locked and loaded, ready to go. Money clip on this side, cards go right in there. You just push it with the thumb, pops right out. You're good to go. Are you a debit card guy? Are you a credit card guy? Do you are you a booze bag? Do you keep your ID on top because you're always flashing that thing to the clerk? Doesn't matter. You set your preference with those cards in there, and it's easy peasy. They slide in, they slide out, they pop right in. Especially now that you can like tap to pay. You don't even have to get the whole fucking thing out. It's like fucking through your underwear holes. Like you just like pull it out a little bit and just tap it in, and it's good to go. And, I mean, go to Ridge Wallet right now. What else do you need? I don't think you need anything else.
Right. And it's just like Coley's analogy here. The Ridge Wallet is also unique and slim. Modern
like
design.
The underwear holes.
Yep, holds up to 12 cards plus cash. Made with premium materials like aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber. Over 50 plus colors and styles to choose from. Coley's got the Red Sox one. Looks beautiful. All Ridge products have a lifetime warranty. This is literally the last wallet that you'll ever have to buy. Does it give you peace of mind knowing that all Ridge wallets have RFID blocking technology, keeping you safe from digital pickpocketers? They also have over 100,000 5-star reviews. Losing your wallet is the worst, but with Ridge AirTag attachment, You'll always know exactly where it is before panic mode kicks in. Ridge isn't just about wallets. They create premium everyday carry essentials like key cases, suitcases, and rings, all built with the same sleek, durable design. No matter what you pick, Ridge has free shipping, a 99-day risk-free trial, and a lifetime warranty on all of their products. And for a limited time, Section 10 listeners get 10% off of Ridge using the promo code. This says BID. That can't be right. It's probably Section 10 at checkout. Just head to ridge.com, use the promo code Section 10, and you're all set. After your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please tell them that Section 10 sent you. I feel like enough, maybe because he didn't have like the best series or whatever, I feel like enough wasn't made about, I know Fox hit on it a little bit, but the showdown between Pete Crow Armstrong and Rafaela.
I didn't see this. What happened? I was listening. I didn't see it. What was that?
So like they didn't like go like super hard. They just kind of did like it. So the graphic says center stage men. Since May 1st, MLB ranks amongst center fielders. Extra base hits. PCA is 1. Rafael is 2. Slugging percentage. PCA is 3rd. Rafael is 4th. OPS. PCA is 4th. Rafael is 3rd. Doubles. PCA is 4th. Rafael is 1st. So they kind of just said like, hey, like these guys are, you know, the young, exciting, really productive center fielders, which I always think it's cool when they highlight stuff like that. I mean, we obviously grew up in the Jeter Nomar era. I know that the Cubs and Red Sox aren't rivals, but they're two historic franchises. So it's cool when you have, I guess, some really young, exciting players playing at the same position for iconic franchises. And I'm very excited that at least from like the Fox perspective, that Rafaela was being showcased in this light.
I mean,
I thought you were talking about something completely different, by the way. Wasn't there a moment in the finale where they like were chirping at each other, or that's what they said on radio, but I didn't know if it was like visible in the broadcast.
I didn't see that.
I thought there was something that happened at second, and apparently like when PCA got in a rundown, and apparently he was saying something to Saydon. That's what Monaco and Will were saying. Okay. My bad.
I mean, PCA was every time they put the camera on PCA, he's talking. Every time, no matter.
He does,
he was arguing with the umps today, which I understand. Like by letter of the law, was that obstruction? I guess technically by the way they changed it. When someone's got the ball standing in front of third an hour before you're near the bag, like just go sit down, dude. Like what happened to the spirit of the game? Like I don't need to hear that shit. But I did enjoy Fox doing that because I do think even we underrate how good Rafaela has been compared to the rest of the league. Like it's felt like, oh, he's been on a nice little hot streak here. No. He's like, before the year we had traded Saydon Rafaela for Michael Harris, everyone would have been like, fuck yeah. He's been so much better than Michael Harris. And even at the thing Michael Harris does well, like defense. He
has
dropped
the
ball.
worst qualified OPS in baseball. I feel like people think Michael Harris is some stud. Like he's nothing special.
No, but like if we had made that trade before the year, you would have been pumped. You know what I mean? Like everyone would have been like, oh, that's sick. Yeah. Rafael's been so much better. Michael Harris kind of cost the Braves the game last night with that drop he had in center field, which Rafaela would have put in his back pocket. That's just what I've come to expect. But when I see Pico Armstrong, I don't even think Rafaela. I think how impatient this fan base is, myself included. I'm not excluding myself, because Pico Armstrong last year in the first half was dog shit. He was so bad at baseball last year in the first half. 60 games. He hit 203, Steve, with a 329 slug, 582 OPS. That wasn't like, oh, he only played a couple. No, that was 60 games, 174 plate appearances. I believe they sent him down. They brought him back up. He had a 105 OPS plus the rest of the way out. High 700s OPS, and obviously runs the base as well and plays elite defense. And now you look at him, he's second in the MVP odds in the NL, some shit like that. He's been unbelievable this year. And that's why I just want my sweet, sweet boy, Christian Campbell, brought back up promptly, because I also look at Matt Shaw in this series, slugging dingers and just doing the things he's always done at every level. And it's like, figure the shit out at the big league level. He's been down there enough. Bring him up.
I agree with that take.
These are all worse players, by the way, than Christian Campbell. All of them, including Pete Crow Armstrong.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like, all right, well, where does he fit? Where are you putting Christian Campbell?
First, second, outfield, like all the places he's been playing.
I don't know, man. Since being sent down, he's played in 21 games, 93 plate appearances. He's hitting 189 with a 652 OPS.
Don't care.
Sheesh.
I do.
Why?
Because that's bad.
Okay.
In the month of July, he's hitting 167 with a 533 OPS.
Great.
That's also bad. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, let's see. In his last 10 games, he's hitting 132 with a 487 OPS. So it's like the whole picture, he's been bad. The short window, he's been bad. Like he does not have a seat at the table for me right now, which sucks because I love Christian Campbell. I was very excited when he made the opening day roster, and it was awesome to see him do what he did in the month of April, but he has been very bad since then, and he's been just as bad in AAA since being sent down. And
when he got sent down from the majors, he had a higher OPS than Jackson Merrill and Jackson Chourio at the same point of the season.
Sure, I'm not saying...
The difference is they never got sent down.
Yeah, but like that argument is different.
Those are both better teams than the Red Sox this year too.
Sure, but like you have guys that can come in and be better at the position that he plays. You do. Marcelo Meyer.
Abraham Toro is not better.
He's not a first baseman.
That's what they keep telling me he is. I came on here and made that exact argument.
They're trying to make him into
wrong.
one. He is not a first baseman. He's just not.
We have no idea.
Oh, we do. He's not.
How?
Like he's played how many games at first base down there? 5?
Okay.
Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, they traded the longest, the biggest contracted guy in Red Sox history because he refused to play that day.
He's played 11 minor league games at first base in which
more than enough.
He's hitting horrendously. Why do that
new
to
position?
him?
Why send him
That doesn't
down?
make you suck at hitting though.
It certainly can.
But he was sucking at hitting before they ever tried him out at other positions.
Compared to other top prospects, he hadn't been, is my point.
In May, he was horrendous. They weren't moving him around in May.
Yes, they were.
No.
They absolutely were.
Well, like a day here and there in center field, but they weren't like in
They
the
were
month
having
of
him
May.
before games play first base.
Let's see. I'm seeing one game where he played just center field in the month of May.
And then the whole build-up before that Brave series, he was taking grounders at first. Like, they were doing that before games.
The Brave series was the last 2 games of the month.
Sure.
The Brave series
That's when they stopped doing it. That was when they stopped. They had been doing it before games leading up to that. At least that's what they said. When I pushed back on this before, I got yelled at. So now it's interesting.
Who yelled at you?
Everyone. I said that was a fake plan, and they still, now you're saying like, yeah, he can never play first.
I'm not saying he can never play first. I'm just saying he has not done anything to earn a call back up to the big leagues.
What did he have to do? He has hit 400. He's never going to come back up.
I would hope he would hit at least 200, and even then, it's not good enough to be called back up. Like
Vaughn's been hitting 400 for a month now, and no one's calling him up. So that's where it's like, I don't think that there is anything that they can do.
No, but the difference there is that they paid Christian Campbell. They will look for any reason to call him back up. So if they haven't done it, it's for a good reason.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with like the plan is my overall point.
What do you not agree with?
How they've handled his rookie year, how they've handled any of the 3's rookie years. I think they've done a bad job across the board.
Yeah, I don't think it's definitely not been a perfect process. Like under all
it's been
3
actively
of theirs,
harmful.
So Campbell only made the opening day roster because he was the only guy willing to accept the Red Sox low
Not
ball
100%
offer.
true.
I think that's pretty true. Do you think he makes the opening day roster if he doesn't sign in the extension?
I think half of the front office believed and still believes he's the top prospect in the organization. That's not an opinion.
They cannot believe that he's better than Roman Anthony right now.
I mean, you can't really base it off of like 2 weeks. If you had that take last year, it'd be insane to jump off it now.
I'm saying today, July 20th, if you were to anonymously poll Red Sox executives, half of them would tell you that Christian Campbell is better than Roman Anthony.
Split front. I would say it's a split front office. I don't know if it's a true 50-50, but yeah.
Even 30% would surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me. Again, if you believe that way about the player in January, I don't know what you've seen to this point will you jump off of it.
I didn't believe that. I
didn't
just
say
based
you did.
on.
I didn't say you did. I'm saying if you did believe that in January, I don't know what you've seen up to now where you'd switch that.
Based on all the metrics that we're seeing now at the big league level that were semi-available to us at the minors, like the barrel rate and the hard hit percentage and the exit velocity.
Ground ball percentage.
Roman?
Yeah, he still hits the ball on the ground a lot.
But he still hits the ball.
I don't view it as a big negative. I'm still super high on both of them, but he does hit the ball on the ground a lot.
Yeah. I mean, if you were to ask me at the beginning of the year, even with Campbell making the opening day roster, like I'm telling you that Roman's the best of the three. I think it's just kind of like an obvious thing. Not that like I mean, if you were to have had the conversation of like, you know, it's split between Meyer and Campbell, and the majority is like it's like 60-40 in favor of Campbell being the better prospect, even though he had only played 1 year professionally. It's like, yeah, I could see people feeling that way. Sure.
We know that wasn't the case.
What do you mean?
There was no one who had Meyer over Campbell before the season.
Right.
No one.
But now you're seeing it, and what are your thoughts now?
I mean, I love Meyer, but I'm not like he's lighting the world on fire because he also shouldn't have been called up.
I think the fact that Meyer has struggled so much against lefties has been like a detriment to how he's like valued, or like I guess not valued, but
Great
I guess perceived.
Guy.
Yeah, like the perception by fans is more along the lines of like, oh, so they're just platooning him. Like this is like the first round, 4th overall pick, and he's a platoon infielder, and he's much more than that. But again, I know it's not the best comparison, but I think it still applies. Go back and look at 2017, 2018 Rafi. Like Cora was not letting Rafi hit against lefties. That was Eduardo Nunez's job. So that's not like nothing would indicate from his minor league numbers that Marcelo Meyer is just magically going to hit lefties at the big league, like the hardest level. But
sure.
I don't think the you're not playing against lefties thing is going to last forever. No,
and it's different now. But yeah, Devers was a year younger in 2018. He played 121 games. Obviously, he started the year. He wasn't down in the minors to start the year, so he had more of a run. But Meyer's nowhere near that pace.
I mean, they're obviously going to be two completely different players, but
no. I'm just talking about the versus lefty versus righties. He was obviously, it's not like they only faced 40 lefties in 2018.
Yeah. But either way,
I think Meyer not getting to play every day is detriment, and even the way they were like, yeah, when Bregman comes back, you're playing second, right? He was like, no one said that to me. It's just like, how many fucking times are we going to do this with the communication?
Yeah, it's a bad communicative organization.
Yeah, at a certain point, I need that to get figured out because it's not a good look. No matter how obvious something like that is, like talk to the fellas. Like what are we doing?
Yeah.
And Anthony should have been on the opening day roster. I've been saying that since October. So that's where it's just like, I think they've handled all three as poorly as possible.
I think if Roman Anthony had made the opening day roster, that his numbers at this point, we're talking about like
oh god,
yeah.
Trying to see where he's at in the odds for Rookie of the Year at this point.
Listen,
Probably
But we don't have anything to worry about. If as long as that boy Nick Kurtz stays healthy, we're
I know.
okay. He can't come in second either, but I think it's just going to be two A's at the top of that.
Yeah.
Red Sox win 6-1.
Red Sox win 6-1 in the finale. But yeah, I think it was
Plus
it was a nice
1,300
for rookie of the year.
for Roman. Yeah, I think when he was called up, it was like plus 3,200. So it's like kind of more.
He's
than
been
cut in
climbing.
half.
He's
Yeah.
been climbing, but Kurtz debuted like at the same time, kind of.
And he's already
Around
like
there,
40
yeah.
homers.
Yeah, it's a home run every day. I'm like, what's
Yeah.
him and Eugenio Suárez every day? It's like, well, they homered today.
I'm convinced Eugenio Suárez hits 2 homers every day. I don't even think it's just one. They're like, he's done it again, and then he just like rounds the bases like, I did it again. Whatever. This is just kind of what I do.
I
I'm
was gonna
fearful
tweet-
he's going to end up with the Yankees. What were you going to say?
I was going to tweet something today after he hit the second one, being like, I often feel like I am watching, like someone's tweeting out the highlight of him hitting a home run, but it's like 3 hours after he hit it, and I want to be like old news, but it's like, no, he hit another one.
He is the number one. No, to that point, he's the number one guy in baseball that falls under that category of like, guys, I know this
I already
information.
saw it.
That's like, no, you're the moron. This just happened 2 seconds ago. He hit another one.
Because they're all pull homers, so they all
They
look
look the same. They all
the
look
swing
and
looks
that
the
park.
same.
That park sucks. There's like no, specific like monuments or anything. It's just seats that go forever, and so they all look the same. If he was at Fenway, it would look ridiculous. Like he'd be hitting the pike.
Is
What are your
He
sources
is-
saying on the Red Sox interest in Suárez,
Yeah,
Steve?
little birdie saying he's not coming here. He's going to the Bronx. He's going to the
Oh,
Yankees.
you got the Yankees getting them. Who was it
Yep.
today that tweeted something to the effect of, it's like no one who has had like 35 home runs or more has ever been traded.
that can't
Really?
be true?
It's just as simple as that. That doesn't sound right.
How many did Manny
some-
have?
It was something like that. Just take my word for it. It was in that ballpark.
Manny wasn't even at 30 yet. It was like 20
He
something.
might not have been.
Oh, it wasn't.
20. Jesus. It's 17 for the Dodgers that year.
He had 7. He played for the Dodgers for like 6 weeks and almost won the MVP.
53 games. Yeah, he had a 3.5 WAR.
I mean, wouldn't it just make sense for the D-backs, though, to just start selling these guys off? Like Naylor,
They
Suárez.
keep winning. They're like back
Gallen.
in it. They're like 5 games out.
Dude, this guy is carrying them. He's like, he
that is
wants to
true.
get traded so bad, and he's going to put them into the playoffs.
They're exactly what I just would have assumed the Sox would have been. 50 and 50. The perfect 500.
Is Suarez just Edwin Encarnacion again?
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
Edwin?
Yeah, I mean, it's former Reds
Edwin
third
Enchiladas?
baseman that the Reds get rid of and just hits 30 to 40 home runs a year every year.
Yeah.
Trying to find that tweet. Oh, okay, here it is. No player in MLB history has been traded in season after reaching 35 home runs.
Interesting.
Diamondbacks
Okay.
all-star third baseman Eugenio Suárez, who just hit his 35th home run, could very well be the first.
Well, I think he'd be moved. That's one of the biggest hauls you could probably get for 2 months of a guy.
Yeah. He's a free agent at the end of the year?
He's a free agent, yep.
Let's
Let's see what B-Ref says. They're like, no, he's under contract for 4 years.
He got an 8-year, $79 million deal. I don't remember that at all.
No chance.
Wait, what?
In 2018.
8 years, $79 million
In 2018, yeah.
from the D-backs?
From the
No,
Reds,
No,
right?
the
Mariners? Reds?
Yeah, the Reds.
Was he on the Mariners too?
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
years.
That's the thing. He's been available multiple times, and people are like, pass. Like, people just don't care.
This guy
People have
stinks.
never given a fuck. No, it's so strange.
Wow. It's pretty good. Yeah. Well, if he goes to the Yankees, and fuck him. I hope the D-backs hang on to him.
I don't, because I think it was CBS. Somebody had it today. The Yankees and Red Sox just have scouts like permanently traveling, following the Diamondbacks because we both want hitters from them, and we both want a pitcher from them.
Just watching Gallon.
Gallon and the other, and Merrill Kelly.
Dude, he could hit like 60 homers and have 140 RBIs. Yeah, those guys don't get dealt. That's not like, all right, let's get this guy out of here. We don't need him.
Well, do you guys have like a wish list for the trade deadline? Which is, by the way, we're less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it's basically 10 days out.
Shit. It's a week from this upcoming Thursday. Should we stream for it?
What time is it?
6.
6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like 4 to 6.
Yeah, a little 4 to 6 piece.
A little 4 to 6 spot. I will. I got to be getting a lot of posts up for the dog, but
I mean,
I'll do it.
I think if we're tweeting and doing nonsense while we're streaming,
That's fine.
I think people expect that of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this bag of dicks is tweeting during the trade deadline. What the hell is he doing?
Yeah, I think people probably understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter what the Red Sox do. You're talking about wanting them to go basically 500 over this 9-game stretch. If they lose from now until the trade deadline, Craig Breslow has to buy. He has to. From the second they traded Devers, unprompted, he was like, "We're buying.
We're buying immediately."
And it's all they've repeated. He's been given multiple lifelines. Like, are you sure? He's like, "We are fucking buying." So he has to buy, whether or not it's the right idea. He has to do it.
I still can't believe he's been that aggressive about it. And they've almost given him more chances to be like, no, let me just change my statement a little bit here. Like, I didn't mean 100%. He's like, no, we are buying. We're going to buy everybody. If you're available, we're buying you. So I'd be stunned, honestly, if they're just like, they're not going to lose every game from here on out. But there's a scenario. How many more games do you have until the deadline? 9 more games till the deadline. There is a scenario where you go like 2-7. I don't expect that to be the case, but like the Dodgers are 2-8 in their last 10. I think people see the Dodgers in the schedule and are all scared. They're about to set the record for most pitchers used in a season. Like the Dodgers are beatable. I'm not mega scared of the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman just hurt his wrist. They just got swept this weekend by the Brewers. But there is a scenario where you probably go 3-6 or something like that. But that shouldn't change anything. You would still likely be in playoff position at that point. They're holding on to the last wildcard spot by a game and a half right now. I don't think it's going to be massively different in 10 days. Like whatever you think right now you're going to do is what you're going to do, probably.
It's been a while since we've had a trade deadline where we've been like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
And I tweeted the other day, is this the most anticipated trade deadline of the Alex Cora era? And some people throw out 2018, some people throw out 2021. But as we get more removed from 2021, I think people forget that people were actually upset that we traded for Kyle Schwarber.
Furious.
Yeah,
they were like, he's hurt. He's not going to play for like 3 more weeks. How's that going to help us right now? And we need a first baseman. He doesn't play first base. Like all this shit. He's a DH. We already have one. And like he doesn't fit, and he was the most perfect. He was the most perfect Red Sox.
The best fit
time.
ever.
Like
he's the best Red Sox ever.
He's, I put him right up there with Ted Williams, maybe a little bit ahead.
He's probably ahead, honestly.
Yeah. But that move was not welcomed at the time. And as far as like, I guess the anticipation was there because they kind of went into the break with the best record in the division, I want to say.
They were in first.
Yeah.
That was the last time they've been in first by themselves in the AL East.
Was going into the break?
No, I'm saying the deadline in 21. I think it was a deadline, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there was definitely some anticipation in 21. And then in 2018, they got Eovaldi and Pierce. Like, I understand they became legends, but everyone was like, Steve Pierce, all right, that's cool, I guess. Oh, Nate Eovaldi, all right, so a little bit of a depth piece in the rotation. Like, no one was like, fuck yeah, we got him, dude. We got Nate. We got nasty Nate. Like, no one was saying that. So it's been a while since we've had a trade deadline where there was anticipation and then kind of just like I don't want a deadline where it's like, oh, the Red Sox are targeting this player, and that player, and then they just get one of those guys. Fucking surprise me. I want it to be like, boom, breaking news. The Red Sox got Jason Bay. Like, I'd be super surprised if they did that.
That would be a weird.
That'd be
move at this
jarring.
point.
Super
That'd be a
weird.
jarring
I'd be
move.
like, what
Yeah.
are we doing? Like, he's not.
that would
no way
passing
he's
with lead
good.
was shocker in all caps.
Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
Sox get Jason
Head
Bay.
scratcher out of Boston.
Yeah, the Red Sox trade Connor Wong for Jason Bay. Figure it
fine
out.
with that.
Why not? Can't be worse.
46 years old. There we go.
Yeah. But something like that where you end up in like this big blockbuster deal and the guy that's coming in is just someone that was not on your board. Like, did not have this guy playing for the Sox in 2025. So yeah, I don't know. Just tickle my balls a little bit, I guess is all I'm asking.
I never really care about like what are the targets? Who would you want? I'm more in your camp, Jared, of like I want what Breslow said. I want him to be aggressive. Like I want you to feel like you're actually going for it and adding to a team that can absolutely come out of the American League. You might think we're a little delusional in saying that. This team can win the AL. Like that's not an absurd thing to say. And if you add the right pieces, then we're going to come out of it thinking like, let's fucking have it. To quote Johnny
I just want to. I just want the reaction to the breaking news tweet to be like, "Oh shit, we got so and so! Like, fuck it,
Yeah.
let's go!" Like that.
I want
that's
the
what
eyebrows to go up. That's what I want. Get the
Yeah.
eyebrows up. Like, whoa,
Oh,
all
fuck,
right.
Ketel Marte, what? Like
What?
So yeah, just
Listen,
adding an
I
absolute.
love Ketel Marte. I
He's
don't
got a
know
lot
what's
going
going on.
There's a lot of
I don't know
stuff.
what the
He's-
universe has against him personally, but
Oh,
right now
tough
I'm
year.
all set.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
this is when I saw like the leave. I'm like, this guy just can't catch a break. This is
Not
getting
one.
ridiculous.
Not a
Not
single break.
one. No. Yeah. I get. Who would that be for you, Coley? Like breaking news: Red Sox trade for so and so, and it's just not someone that has been linked to, or just man, what a shocker! But this is amazing.
For me, and it's certainly not going to happen, but it would be Acuna.
Yeah.
Acuna.
The
That would be
Braves
shocking.
trading him wouldn't be like it would be shocking, but them being just fed up, kind of like how the Red Sox were Rafael Devers, wouldn't shock me. And it's like, do we need an outfielder? Fuck no. But if it was like Duran's going somewhere and also Wilyer's going somewhere else, because if you like those kind of our two best chips. If they're not going to trade Tolley, which it sounds like they don't want to, if they're not going to trade any of the big three, which it sounds like they don't want to, like, yeah, those kind of are our two biggest chips. So if you're moving both of them, not necessarily to the Braves, but if you're moving both of them, and then you're just, because he only has like 3 years after this, it would kind of be a Braves thing to like, we're getting out ahead of this. We're definitely not re-signing him. It'd be a tough time to do it when he's belting home runs and having the most perfect throws from right field ever. But that would, to me, would be like, I would sit up in my seat. I'd be like, oh, okay, Craig. Okay.
I mean, if that happened, I haven't bought a player's jersey that's active on the team in so long, but to the speed that I would buy a Ronnie Acuna jersey. Actually, I mean, he wears Cora's number. Cora's not giving that up, I don't think.
Yeah, that's why the trade's not happening. The jersey number
Was
issue.
Cora was 28 and we signed JD, right? And he gave that up. Do I have that? He was 28 with the Red Sox, wasn't he?
Cora? No,
I thought he was 20, or was he 13 always?
13
Oh, well, I thought he was 28.
That was Doug Mirabelli, brother.
He definitely was, for sure.
Yeah, Dougie was going deep in 28, but
What?
Dougie's going deep
Hillenbrand
tonight.
was 29.
yeah, he
Mostly
was.
sure. There were a
Yeah,
lot
that
of
was
Shea
sick,
Hillenbrand. For the
Hillenbrand
kids out
and
there, there were a
Beltran.
lot of Shea Hillenbrand jerseys that populated Fenway Park until like 2012.
Yeah, I think I was probably one of them.
Mhm.
That was my guy. Met him at a D'Angelo's.
Shout out D'Angelo's too, by the way.
Yeah, no free ads, but the best sub place of all time.
They just make a good sandwich, you know.
And consistently. That's the thing.
Yeah.
D'Angelo's and Papagino's, I know what I've been getting from them since the 90s. Like, I'm never surprised. I'm like, yep, it's great again. Had a blast every time.
Yep.
Drilled
You
it.
know that
When they ever teamed up, I'm like, is this the best relationship in the history of the universe? D'Angelo's
you
and
know
Papagino's?
that
Come on.
you know that Dave's Hot Chicken on Route 1 in Saugus?
Of course. Yeah.
That used to be a Papagino's back in the 90s.
Okay. On my way
Yep.
back from your place in the Duran interview, I stopped at the Papagino's. It's on
What?
Route 1.
What Papagino? Oh, the Papagino's D'Angelo's.
Yeah, exactly. The combo job.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
every
that's-
restaurant in the history of ever is on Route 1.
Yes.
Route 1's got it covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
If you're trying to get fast food, they got you.
Yeah, you want it, we got it. Route 1.
Route 1.
Yeah. Yeah, Route 1.
It should just be like plastered everywhere. You want it, we got it. Route 1, Saugus.
Just keep driving. One way or the other, it's there. I promise.
Yeah. And I bet by the end of it, you're like, where's the dinosaur? Oh, there it is. The dinosaur's up there. Okay, we got it. Yep.
Right in front of Cane's Donuts. Shout out Cane's Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Shout out Cane's. You ever
We
had
want
a
it, we
Cane's
got
Donut before, Steve?
No, I would love to, though. It sounds great. I don't know why it sounds
Oh.
great. It's just because you said donuts. You could have said anything in front of it and it would have sounded great because it had donuts at the end.
As
I'm
a
telling you
donut
right now-
connoisseur, they bring the heat.
Yeah.
Cane's
you could have said like
Donuts.
Belufi's Donuts. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome.
Cane's Donuts, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple locations. They have multiple in Saugus. One is on Route 1, obviously. Direct in the shadow of the orange dinosaur, you will find
Oh
the
my
Cane's
God, this
Donuts
looks
location.
so good. These look
Yeah,
incredible.
they
They go
are.
crazy.
Yep.
They look incredible because they are, dude.
They go dummy stoopy.
Wow.
They also have gluten-free donuts as well. And I believe they are an exclusive partner with
Stella
Big
Blue.
Cat's, Stella Blue Coffee. So they only serve Stella Blue coffee at Cane's Donuts locations. No free ads.
That's incredible.
But here's multiple free ads to different companies.
No, that's all good. Again, no free ads ever on this show.
Yep. Yeah, we got to go to Cane's. It's so good.
It is.
Mm-hmm. You know what else is good? Hymns. Summer's hotter weather is finally here, but don't let hair loss make you sweat. Regrow hair with help from Hims. They provide access to personalized treatments so you can see thicker, fuller hair in just 3 to 6 months. Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. Doctor-trusted, clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. Get started from the comfort of your home. Fill out an intake form, and a medical provider will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment is sent directly to you for free. The process is 100% online, which means getting started has never been more convenient. No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. Plus, treatment options just start at $35 per month. Hims has helped hundreds of thousands of men get their confidence back with visibly thicker and fuller hair. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/section10. That's hims, HIMS.com/section1010. For personalized hair loss treatment options, hims.com/section10. Okay. What do we want to do now?
Stop and shop?
Yeah, a
I
little
think we
look
covered
ahead.
everything. Yeah.
Oh, so you know what? The folks on the Red Sox, the Section 10 Reddit account were like, doesn't it make sense to do predictions after the weather? Because you should factor in the weather to...
That's a great point.
Yeah, someone said Stop and Shop look ahead, weather, then predictions, not Stop and Shop predictions, weather.
Yeah, I'm fully down for that. That makes a lot of sense. I have no
Coley?
rebuttals.
Yeah.
Jake?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's the easiest, like, cleared by everybody thing we've ever had. Like, yeah, of
And that's
course,
why we're not going to do it. Tell that person.
Let's do blind predictions, and then we'll do the pitching matchups and then weather.
Why do they have to be blind predictions?
We should lead off the show when Jared introduces us. We give our prediction for the next series. No context.
Mhm.
Yep. I like that.
Okay.
When I go to Stop and Shop, I can cross off everything that's on my list.
Sox 1F.
Tactical move! Incoming!
Stop and shop. Look ahead. Stop and shop.
Fuck yeah.
Look ahead.
Red Sox playing, leave them
dead. Red Sox win, I'm seeing red. Stop and shout blue, look ahead. Red Sox win, leave them dead. Red Sox win, I'm seeing red. Stop and shout blue, look ahead.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
What's better than having to stop and shop, getting it done for all of you?
The Stop and Shop look ahead, brought to you by Stop and Shop. Head on down to Stop and Shop right now, and you can get 10 cents off your tangerines when you buy at least 5 pounds of tangerines only at Stop and Shop. Actually, you know what, dude? I saw Stop and Shop making like influencer content recently.
It's fucked up.
Like, how do they not, like, if you're getting in the game, how is Jake's phone not the first phone to ring is what I want to know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And they're getting dangerously close from these tangerines coming from Shaw's. I'm just saying, like, don't tempt me, you know? Like,
Jared,
I know we're under
I
contract,
say this a lot,
750
though.
mil.
I was gonna, all right, you got it. They give us a lot of money, so maybe we don't mess this one up. But yeah,
I'm just saying, like, the deal's up at the end of the year, and
Shaw's has been calling Jake.
Right. Shaw's and Star Market.
Tell him Joe sent you.
Okay, this series is against the Philadelphia Phillies in Philadelphia. It's Walker Buehler versus Zach Wheeler. It's a 6:45 start. Dick Fitz versus Christopher Sanchez. That's at 6:45 as well. And then Lucas Giolito versus Jesus Luzardo in the finale. That's a 7:05 start. Okay. Game 1, Walker Buehler is 6-6 with a 6.12 ERA, a 1.56 WHIP, and a 7.3 strikeouts per nine. He's put together consecutive games with 3 earned runs or less, with 5 innings pitched at least. His last 2 times out for the first time since April 21st and 26th. The strikeouts have been a big issue for Buehler recently. In his last 5 starts, he has 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. That's 12 Ks over 5 starts. That's basically one Garrett Crochet start over his last 5. In terms of strikeouts. His 8.66 ERA and 2.04 WHIP across 35 innings on the road this year is very scary, especially when the Philadelphia Phillies lineup is fucking really good. The Red Sox are 9-7 when he pitches, and they've won 2 straight. Woo! Zach Wheeler, 9-3, a 2.36 ERA, and 0.86 WHIP, and an 11.4 strikeouts per nine. He was my Cy Young pick before the season started. He's 35 years old and quite possibly having the best year of his entire big league career. Leads Major League Baseball with an 0.86 WHIP and a 5.8 hits per nine. Leads the National League with 154 strikeouts. His 11.4 strikeouts per nine this year is a career high for a season. His career average is 9.4, and his previous career high was 10.4 in 2020. His sinker's his worst pitch. Hitters are hitting 228 off of it. So the 4-seam is unhittable, 172 batting average against, 33% whiff rate. He has 12 strikeouts on July 6th, or what Walker Buehler calls a month's worth of work. The Phillies are 13-6 when he starts. Dick Riders stand up for game 2. It's Dick Fitz, 1-3, a 4.28 ERA, and a 1.22 WHIP, 7.5 strikeouts per nine. Who did Jeff Passan just cook?
Yeah, I thought that was me for a second. I'm like, I didn't.
Yeah, I thought it was you too. It was Jake.
Yeah, okay. Not that Jake.
Yeah.
Not our Jake.
Yeah, different Jake.
Could have sworn that was me. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. For the first time in his career, Fitz pitched in a game the Red Sox won on July 1st. He liked it so much he did it again his next time out on the 7th, earning the win for himself this time. Across the 2 starts, Dick Fitz has gone 8 2/3, 7 hits, 3 earned, did not allow a home run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. He's not given up a home run in 5 of 8 appearances this year, but in the other 3, he has given up 7. So when they do come, they come in bunches. Fitz has reverse splits against hitters, as righties have an 838 OPS off of him, and all 7 home runs allowed, while lefties have just a 525 OPS against him. The Red Sox are 2-6 when he pitches. Christopher Sanchez, 8-2. A 2.50 ERA, a 1.14 WHIP, and a 9.5 strikeouts per nine. He might be one of the best pitchers Red Sox fans have not heard of. He was an all-star last year. In my opinion, he was snubbed this year. while also finishing top 10 in the Cy Young Award voting last year. He's improved across the board this year with an ERA down from 332 to 250 and the whip from 114. His FIP 275. He refuses to give up the home run ball, just 7 this year. He's a lefty, goes sinker, changeup, slider, four seam. He gives up hits in the four seam, 308 batting average. The Phillies are 14-5 when he starts, but are just 2-2 over his last 4. Lucas Giolito in the finale, that is 6-2, 3.59 ERA, 124 whip, and an 8.1 strikeouts per 9. Walk home run was a tough start for the Red Sox in the second half, but his 3 hits and 1 earned run over the next 4 1/3, much better. That is the first start Giolito has allowed more than 2 earned runs since June 4th. In the 6 starts between June 4th and July 18th, Giolito allowed 3 earned runs total. Giolito has a 2.55 ERA, 0.97 whip, and a 9.1 strikeouts per 9 on the road this year across 7 starts. The Red Sox are 9-5 when he starts and are 6-2 since the start of June. Jesus Luzardo, he is 8-5 with a 4.29 ERA, 1.43 whip, and a 10.7 strikeouts per 9. Kind of a down year, but has a career 4.29 ERA, so it's kind of just who he is. He's allowing 9.7 hits per 9 this year, his highest since he played for the A's. Career best 0.7 homers per 9. Throws his sinker, four seam. Phillies are 11-9 when he starts and are 3-5 since the start of June. So again, that is Walker Buehler versus Zach Wheeler. That is Dick Fitz versus Christopher Sanchez, and Lucas Giolito versus Jesus Luzardo.
When I look ahead, and you wind up dead if you don't listen to what Steve says. Even then, you might still wind up dead. Caught in a tornado, get smoked by your neighbor's shed. When I look ahead, when I look ahead, Billy's gummy bears. Chew 'em with your mouth.
Weather look ahead, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
Chew them with your mouth.
Chew them with your mouth. The Red Sox head to Philadelphia, where everyone is always yelling and obnoxious. Game 1, Monday, 6:45 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, 83 degrees. It is sunny there, very sunny. 0.1% chance of rain, 10-mile-an-hour winds for Game 1. Game 2, Tuesday, also 6:45 p.m. for the first pitch, 80 degrees. Mostly sunny, and once again, Jerry, 0.1% chance of rain, 7-mile-an-hour winds for that game on Tuesday. The series finale on Wednesday, 7:05 p.m., first pitch, 82 degrees. It is hot. It is going to be a hot week in Philly, mostly sunny, and you guessed it once again, a 0.1% chance of rain, 9-mile-an-hour winds for that one, so a pleasant weather series in Philadelphia. A little on the hot side, but it comes down to, 77, 78 degrees as the game keeps moving on. Maybe even 76 degrees. But yeah, lowest combined chance of rain for any series this year for the Red Sox. So that is a beautiful thing. And that is your weather look ahead, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears. You chew them with your mouth.
You do chew them with your mouth, and you also make predictions. As we've always done. As we've always done. It
weather
is
predictions. Weather predictions.
Yeah. Yep. It's Stop and Shop weather predictions. Yeah. Okay. Prediction time. How about Jake? How about him? Yeah.
Tough blow not getting the quad sweep this weekend. I know everyone was pumped up about that. The best way to give yourself another chance, though, is to go out there and sweep the first series you get a chance to do. So let's take all 3 from the Phillies this week.
I like that, Jake. Steven, what do you got?
Yeah, the Phillies surprisingly 16th in the majors in homers, even though as a team they feel like Eugenio Suárez, where they're just going deep every single night. Kyle Schwarber He's awesome. He's on pace for a career-high 52 homers, a career-high 120 RBIs, and a career-high 939 OPS. He is a free agent after this season. Zach Wheeler has a 1.73 ERA since the start of May. Walker Buehler doesn't have that. I'm worried about Game 1. That scares me a lot. A lot riding on Dick Fitz in Game 2. Dick Riders stand up. I honestly think the Red Sox win Game 2. So then it comes down to the rubber match on Wednesday, and I don't think they win it. I'm going to say Red Sox win 1 out of 3 and come back to Fenway 2-4 on the post-All-Star road trip. Ready to face a Dodgers team, like I mentioned, that's 2-8 in their last 10 and is a beatable team. So even if going 2-4 in this 6 games, the sky is not falling. I think they're going to be fine.
The McMahon.
Yeah, I really hate the pitching matchups. It's about as bad as it gets. Zach Wheeler's as good as it gets, but as I've said throughout the season, we kind of tee off on those guys. It doesn't make any sense, but those have been the guys we've hit. I think Buehler gives up an immediate home run to Kyle Schwarber, like the first pitch.
Yeah,
I think Buehler's actually. I think Buehler's going to settle in. Like, I think it's going to be an alarmingly good start to where it's like, is Craig going to not address the pitching at all? Like, was this good enough? The next 2 I don't feel great about. Dick Fitz against Chris Sanchez. Sanchez probably should have been an all-star. Jesus Luzardo, perpetually a guy with everything under the hood being red and then the numbers just being wildly mediocre. He either is dominant or shit. I feel like we got
shit
1 and 2. And a
I like that. There we go. You seeing that, Jerry?
1 minus 2 equals sailboat.
There's no equal sign. It's just 1 and 2.
1 minus 2 sailboat.
Mm-hmm.
What's the sailboat?
Just had time.
It's just time to sail on the boat, I guess. Yeah.
I very much love that the whiteboard's being introduced to this.
Yeah.
And this is actually, no, never mind. This is what we've always been doing. Everyone's like, oh my God, you guys are mixing it up. It's always Stop and Shop, weather, predictions, Coley's whiteboard. Like, have you listened to this show?
Right. Yep. I don't think the Red Sox win a game in the series.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they get swept. And I think personally, everyone is saying, oh, the All-Star break is what killed the momentum. I think it was the fact that we didn't have a proper podcast with a proper prediction for me to properly predict that they were going to get swept is what ruined the 10-game winning streak. And I think just because the 10-game winning streak is over doesn't mean that we can't watch them get swept in Philly by predicting a sweep at the hands of the Philadelphia Phillies. So,
right.
I'm going. Yes, right again. I think this has to be. This has to be.
Right. This has to get tiring being right.
It
this
is.
much.
It sucks, dude. It sucks because, like I said earlier, it's like when you're right all the time, then people are going to be like, "There's no way he's right all the time." So they start to doubt you, even though you're batting 1,000 on being right. So it does suck. Like, I get it. It must be annoying. Like, oh, this guy's always right. Yeah, I know. I am. But, like, what the fuck do you want from me? So it's going to be a sweep at the hands of the Philadelphia Phillies. Red Sox losing all 3, which would suck. It would suck, but it's got to happen. So that'll do it. No catch up, obviously, when you lose a series. I know it was a for the most part positive pod. Yeah, it's a nice little Benny split. Yep. So that in that regard, there's no catch up for that. There's a nice little Benny's banana split on me and the boys. Final thoughts this evening. Steven, do you have anything that you'd like to say?
Yeah, and it starts with a question for you. What are you hearing, Jerry, if you're willing to say, on the Red Sox getting the All-Star game? Have you heard anything specific that you want to say?
Yeah, people wouldn't shut the fuck up about it in Atlanta. They were like 2030. 2030 is the year.
Why were we were hearing a lot of that, and I'm like, who's saying this? Like, where is this coming from? But
I think
multiple people said that.
It's got to be like people that are sponsors with Major League Baseball that would be like, all right, so like, we're going to sponsor the All-Star game, so let's forecast this out. Like, where the next host city is going to be. Like, someone with Major League Baseball must be throwing out 2030 because I keep hearing 2030.
Yeah, multiple birdies have said 2030 for the All-Star game. Oh, my God. They're making so much noise. But yeah, I was chilling with another shout out from Mikey here. But before we left from Atlanta in All-Star Week, very fun week with Jerry. And we're sitting there counting the numbers. And I had tweeted this, but it hit me like a load of bricks. Hit him like a load of bricks as well. It's the 100th All-Star game in 2030.
Oh, yeah. That makes
and
sense.
this front office, this team, they love 100th anniversaries. I still see that patch, and I get so upset. That 2012 100th anniversary patch just pisses me off so much. But you know, I got to say, though, like the 99 patch was incredible. That's going to be a hard one to top. But the 100th anniversary All-Star game patch would probably be badass. So I know initially I think I said 29, but I feel like 2030 is going to be the one.
So you're saying I'm right?
If it happens, then you were right, Jared, again.
I feel like I'm right on this one. I'm almost as right as Game Time has been about tickets.
Mm-hmm. They've been so right about tickets.
They've been so right. That's my final thought. Is
yeah.
I got the Zach Bryan tickets through the Game Time app. We sat in row 28, like his song 28, which is always, I mean, very, very funny to be at the Zach Bryan concert and he's singing a song and I'm like, this song's about a girl I used to work with. like you got like 80,000 screaming fans singing all the lyrics and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I used to work with this girl at one point. That's fucking weird. But it was a fun concert. Great seats. Shout out to Game Time. Game Time makes getting tickets even faster and easier. Prices on the Game Time app actually go down the closer that it gets the first pitch. They have killer last-minute deals, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee. I would love to be able to go to the Dodgers series, but I am, however, going to the Rod Stewart concert on Saturday. With Ellen. It was her Christmas present. Yeah, it was her Christmas present from last Christmas, Rod Stewart. So I won't be at Fenway. So the Views is the Friday Dodgers game. Saturday is Rod Stewart. So I wish I could go. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Game Time has up their sleeve. Last minute tickets for sports, concerts, comedy, theater, and more. Save up to 60% off when you buy last minute. Save even more when you choose a section. You let Game Time choose the seats for you. Know your total up front with no surprise fees at checkout. Get a panoramic view from your seat in the app before you buy. The lowest price guarantee. Your Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry today. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app. Create an account. Use the promo code SECTION10 for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account. Use the promo code SECTION10, SECTION10 for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. I was at the Border Cafe last week with Train, and like this dude, he didn't say hi or anything. So I never want to just assume someone knows me.
There is a specific look, though. There's a very
you get a specific look, but if you don't say something, how am I supposed to know? So I always, if I'm sitting and like it's an open concept at the Border Cafe, so I'm sitting there at the table and I'm kind of just like, I'm always like looking around the room and whatever, and like as I'm like scanning the room, I look at this dude. He's with his, I'm assuming is his girlfriend, and as I like look at him, he starts to do this. But like I'm just like scanning. I'm not like looking at him and waiting for him to do the thing. So like I'm like scanning, and I like when I get to him, he starts to do it, but I'm like looking away, and I'm like, wait, did he just do the thing? And I look back at him, and he does it again, and I'm like, oh yeah, super fan. It was very funny because like you could tell he like started to do it and he stopped. He's like, oh fuck, he looked away. And I was like, no. I was like, do the thing.
I love the idea of starting this. That you got to look crazy, and then other people look at it like, what the hell? Did that guy just clap randomly? What was that?
I'm sure his girlfriend was like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Like, what? Embarrassing us. No, it was very funny.
Super fan.
Yeah, he hit me with it, so I was pumped. I was very happy about it. So yeah, shout out to that guy. I feel so he didn't say hi after. I mean, I feel like he didn't probably.
That is him
like,
saying hi.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
Yeah.
high you're gonna get. Super fan.
Yeah, I mean, if you hit me with a super fan, you can absolutely come up and say hi. Come on.
Some would argue that's bigger than a high. That's like more personal than a high.
Yeah,
If you get a super fan, that's incredible.
There's so like I was checking in to the hotel in Jersey, and the dude in front of me was like, he was with his buddy at the front desk, and he was like, do you know who's behind us right now? That's Carabas. He used to work at Barstool. That's Carabas. He's like, am I saying that right? I was like, no. And so it's like, all right, that person, it's like, all right, he recognized you, but clearly not a podcast listener. But the dude at Border, it's like, absolutely, he listens to the 10. Absolutely. I get all the time in the world if you listen to the 10. But if you're, if you don't know how to say my last name because you've only ever heard it from Dave, then no, it's different.
And on this topic, shout out to Amanda. I think the first photo I've seen in a Section 10 shirt doing the super fan. She did that today.
Which Amanda?
Amanda, like
Big
Grace's
Swole
friend.
fan?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
Best.
I did not see
You
that.
gotta check it out, dude. She did the super fan.
I see.
Speaking L Superfan, as you're looking this up, we haven't recorded since you talked to Aroldis Chapman. You think you're not going to talk about that?
I always forget. Where is this picture? I don't see it.
It's go to the 10. She just tagged the 10.
Was it a tweet at us?
It's just at Section 10 Pod. I retweeted it.
So it's not on her page. It's at us. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, because it's like
It's
it's like
10.
a reply.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Super fan.
All right, I threw a retweet.
There you go.
I talked to Chappie. Yeah, people were upset at me for that. People are mad at me about everything. There's nothing I can. People are just mad at me all the time. It's story of my life. So people were like, "Oh, you shit on him for everything when he was with the Yankees, and now you're buddy with him." And it's like, well, no, I think I shit on him for the bad things that he did when he was a Yankee, which would have happened if he was with any team. Obviously, it continued because he's a Yankee. Like, it's easy to just shit on him. Like, if anyone was a piece of shit, I would have said that about him. But now, like, he's at the All-Star game for the team that I cover, and I made a video. Yeah, it's not that deep. I mean, like, are we buddies? No. Did we have a conversation off camera? No. Did we have each other's numbers? No. Did we follow each other on social media? No. Like, it was like, hey, I cover the Red Sox. There's 3 All-Stars at the All-Star game, and I made a video with all 3 of them and posted it. I mean, if you want to call me a hypocrite or a fraud, I understand. Go right ahead. But, I mean, as far as, like, am I friends with him now? No. Like, we did not communicate. Words were not spoken. Like, you witnessed the entire exchange of words. It was just the video that I posted.
The thing I was most surprised with from the exchange is I think Chapman actually doesn't know English, like genuinely doesn't know, which is kind of surprising just for how long he's been around the game, because he got your question when it was translated. When you were saying it, I don't think he knew what you were saying. So I was more just like surprised by that. I was like, damn, I guess he's just like, nah, English is not happening.
I respect it. I mean, if I went to Japan to play baseball, I am not learning Japanese.
I'm just being around the language that long. You think you'd pick up on it more, but I
maybe,
think
but like full sentences, no. Like I'm
true,
sure he knows some words. Like I'm sure he knows baseball language. Yeah, like he knows baseball words and
sign
terminology.
Language guy.
But Jared walked up. Yeah, you're not saying this part. You're being humble. He walked up and Chapman was just, "Oh, super fun."
He said, "Oh, super fun." Yeah, he hit me with it, but yeah, I mean, I get it. I shit on him for many years, and now he's on my team, and I made a funny video with him. I would say it's probably staying consistent if I'm not befriending the guy, which obviously I haven't done. I made a video. If it upset you, I'm sorry, but I'm just doing my job. My job is to make content. I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like this year in particular, I've been getting like a lot of DMs about it. People have been like, dude, how do you handle the replies? I'm like, I really don't look much anymore. I kind of just, I throw my tweets out there. And if something's like blowing up, like today, obviously like the Yoshida Duran thing, like I was getting cooked, but I was like, I'm right and I'm gonna dig in on this one. But every other time, like I don't really block a lot of people, but like I've had to block people this year because now like people are like saying stuff about like Train and like her kids. And like, what does that have to do with baseball, man? Like if you disagree with my baseball takes, then like you can say I had to like explain it to people. Like I remember being at the airport being like, if I'll let you get your chirps in and everything, but like the second that you like start talking about them, like it's just a block. Like I don't care. Like it's like keep it to me, say whatever you want about me, make fun of like my height, whatever, like my legs, I don't give a shit. Like, but the second that you start talking about them, like yeah, you're gone. See ya.
It's an easy toss.
Yeah. Yep. Did we get your final thought, Coley?
No.
All right, Jake's takes.
Shout out Puff, man. I mean,
Yeah, shut him out.
apparently there was just an absolute disaster that flipped T's whole trip. So just prayers up to Puff and T, and hope everything's all right.
It just flipped the whole thing. It was
Yeah,
just
like-
upside down, man.
I hope everything's good with Puff, but the way that T described it, it was I don't know. Like I've never in my life encountered someone that has so many emergencies that don't actually directly involve him. It's always like there's an emergency with this person or that person or whatever. So I hope everything's good with Puff, man. Shout out Puff. We love Puff. He has our love and support. T has our love and support. Hopefully T's here. What day is it, dude? Today's Sunday?
It's Sunday, yeah.
The finale's Wednesday?
Yeah, tonight.
Are we off on Thursday?
Yeah, back to that. I don't think they have another Thursday game for a while.
Damn.
Next Thursday game's August 21st. That's a big day, Jerry. The Yankees
I don't know.
game.
Yeah, it's a
what's
Yankees
that?
game.
What's that?
It's a Yankees game, but we'll talk offline.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
It's not me. Yeah. You know, shit happens. All right. We'll see you guys on Wednesday night, Thursday morning for you. Coley, do you have a final thought?
Yeah, I was going to say we draft a lot of pitchers, so I imagine we're going to be trading pitchers if we trade anything.
Ba-doop, doop, doop.
Buenas noches, amigos.